Tonight's game is produced by the IH Sports Network. No part of the audio or video from tonight's game may be redistributed or retransmitted without the express written consent of the IH Sports Network and Liberty Press Incorporated. The IH Sports Network's first commitment is to the student athletes of our community, their families, and their coaches. Find us online at ihsports.net.
The Baby J's Pizza pregame show will begin in 4 minutes. Tonight's broadcast will begin in 3 minutes. Stand by for the Baby J's Pizza pregame show in 2 minutes. We will begin in 60 seconds. We will begin in 30 seconds. We will begin in 15 seconds.
The following is a presentation of the IH Sports Network.
High school basketball is on the air. The Oneida Indians, the Scott Highlanders, with Tim Smith, Rick Keaton, and their entire broadcast teams.
Sponsored by Twin K, South Fork Physical Therapy, First National Bank, El Rey, Lumber King, Ray's Axe, Danny's Drugs, TNT Car Wash, Tommy's Motorsports, Scenic Foods, and Mountain Peoples.
Produced by the IH Sports Network, high school basketball begins now.
Welcome to Lady Highlander basketball. You're following Lady Highlander basketball tonight on the IH Sports Network. The Lady Highlanders tonight in the District 4 Girls Championship matchup. They'll be taking on the Anderson County Lady Mavericks. That game coming up just moments from now. This is our Baby J's Pizza pregame. Don't forget at Baby J's Pizza. Naturally, it's pizza, but how about wings, the sandwiches, the breadsticks, and other great desserts that they have there. Curbside or in-store pickup available. That's Baby J's Pizza. Phone them at 286-2229. They'll have it ready for your pickup then. The Highlander crew on hand tonight. We've got Woody Keaton. He's got our stats. We've got Ben Garrett on analysis. He's our on-site director. We've got H.L. Keaton on analysis. Myself, Rick Keaton, I'll do play-by-play. We've got Toby G. He's behind our camera. And then back at Broadcast Central, we've got Greg Bond. Right now in our opening segment, we've got a Highlander assistant principal, Morgan Boyd, here. And Morgan, thanks for joining us, first of all. And secondly, we know the Lady Highlanders are going to be playing a game at Highlander Gym on Friday night, game time 7 o'clock. We want to ask you a couple of questions as we look forward to that. First of all, let's talk about what we think the admission price is going to be for everybody.
I think TSSAA says that. I believe it's $10. Obviously, we'll get that out on all of our socials, and that way people know. But, yeah, I think it's going to be $10.
And also there's a possibility that the doors may not open at 5 or 5:30. We may have to wait a little while on that.
Yep.
Again, follow social media for that?
Yep, social media. Follow that Scott High School Facebook page, and we'll send out all calls and do all the fun stuff that we do when we try to get information out. I'd say look for about 6 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock for the doors to open, because we want to pack that gym out for sure.
How about the Big Red Store and the special things that students are preparing at the school? That'll be part of the Big Red Store on Friday night, and actually you can pre-order and get it before Friday night.
Yep, the Big Red Store on Facebook. You can follow that. You can order there. They did some orders today. I think they might have pumped out maybe 15 shirts just for tonight because people didn't have red. And so we were doing that red out, so everybody got their shirts. And they have actually ordered some more stuff to hopefully get it here so people can have it for Friday. Get on Facebook, message them on there. You could call the school and talk to Miss Michelle Watson or Serena Blakely, and they'll get you a shirt, and you can come by the school, pick it up. We can set up anything for you. I'm really proud of that program and how they're really helping, get some product out there that's not just product, but it's student-made product. They were pressing the shirts, getting the inventory out, putting the stencils, putting the decals and stuff on them, and it's really great to see our students doing that.
And we really don't want to say we're moochers or beggars right now, but the school is exploring ways that students can get into the game. Maybe those that can't afford that $10. So once again, we maybe want to ask for donations like sponsoring the kids over here tonight.
Yep.
We want to ask for that, and those details I'm sure you'll be putting out on the social media accounts.
And, and I don't want to miss anybody, but I don't know if Toby showed it over there a few minutes ago. We've got about 45 students here that rode a pet bus over, and we've got about probably another 20 that come over just drove. So super happy and thankful for all the people who donated. I mean, it was just a simple, we put out the message about the game going to be tonight, and then we kind of shared it and asked for some donations, and just all those 45 kids over there got in for free. Some of them had their passes and things like that, but just happy that they got to come do that, and we'd love to have that happen again on Friday. Like you said, we'll be reaching out to people, and, they can contact us at school if they're interested in doing that. This is I don't want to say a once in a lifetime, because it's definitely not. We expect to be in this position every year. But it's not happened, what'd you all say, in 28 years?
Yes.
Maybe, and never hosted a region game that we know of. And, you just don't want to miss that opportunity. If you think you got plans Friday, cancel them and get to Scott High Gym.
We want to pack the house, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
We want it to be standing room only. And there may be a couple of other things. I'm planting all kinds of ideas with Morgan up here about Friday night. And, of course, I'll be left up to the other two guys in administration, but at least you can pump them for that.
I
Morgan.
will.
Yep.
I'm good at that.
Anything else you want to mention about Friday night?
No, honestly, guys, this is such a great team, and I'm so proud of these girls. I was telling you that when I coached last, they were freshmen, and they're just a great group of girls. These seniors are, and they deserve every bit that they're getting at this. These young ones have really stepped up, and I'm so proud. Like, I just can't even express it. Like, I'll probably be in tears tonight when we're cutting down some nets here in a few minutes, but just so proud of them, and just can't wait to see how far they go.
If there's not any scissors, I think I got some in my multi-purpose tool right here.
I'm sure that we got some people around here that's got them a pocket knife or something.
So you know where to get them at, Morgan. Hey, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it. And you heard it from Miss Morgan Boyd Friday night. After we win the championship tonight, Friday night's the place to be. 7 o'clock is the game time. Remember, all games are 7 o'clock. So be at Scott High. We look forward to seeing you there. And remember, don't forget your red shirts.
Yes.
Thanks, Morgan.
Thank you.
We'll step aside. We'll take this break. When we come back, we've got our Baby J's Pizza. It's not Baby J's. It is our Roark's Pharmacy Scouting Report. We'll get to that when we come back next. Quit shaking your head, Ben Garrett.
My name is Wayne King. I'm owner-operator of Baby J's Pizza. We've been in business since 2017, and we think we have the best pizza in town. We have our regular hand-tossed pizzas. We have thin crust. We have thin crust cauliflower. We also offer vegan. We also offer dairy-free, gluten-free. We have low-carb, no-carb. We have a wide variety because we want to serve the best customer base possible and give everybody the opportunity to experience a good pizza.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
If you vape, you could be inhaling toxic metals into your lungs. To show how scary that is, we made Metal Monster. With special effects that show metal particles being inhaled. And music that would have made your heart race. But nothing is as scary as the facts. Vaping can deliver toxic metals like nickel and lead into your lungs. That's metal in your lungs.
Tail slate.
Relive the moments that made history, on the field, in the gym, and across our community. From thrilling game-winning plays to unforgettable graduations, SFN has over 1,600 videos ready to watch anytime. Join sfn.tv for just $4.99 a month and unlock decades of local memories. Want to own a piece of history? Visit shop.sfn.tv for digital downloads and DVDs of your favorite events. Subscribe or shop today at sfn.tv. Your home for local sports and community memories.
Welcome back to our Lady Highlander pregame, brought to you by Baby J's Pizza. We want to thank former coach Morgan Boyd for joining us just a while ago to talk about Lady Highlander basketball. We're not putting the cart before the horse. We do know that the girls will play playing at home on Friday night. But the most important thing for our broadcast team here tonight, our Highlander crew, is the fact that this is a girls' district championship coming up for the Lady Highlanders against Union County, who pulled off against Anderson County, who pulled off that upset on Saturday over Clinton, 45-40. As a matter of fact, let's recoup the games on Saturday afternoon in the girls' side. Of course, the Lady Highlanders, we defeated Union County 65-50. That put us in the championship game. Anderson County a little bit of an upset. Anderson County, the 3 seed, knocked off the 2 seed Clinton Lady Dragons. They're in tonight's championship game. Our opponent tonight, in terms of the boys' games on Saturday, it was Clinton. That was a very interesting game right there, Clinton and Union County. As Union County stayed close to Clinton, I think it was 18-18 at halftime before Clinton pulled away, won by 5 or 6 points. And in the other boys semifinal game, Anderson County, they trailed at halftime. And Coach Jordan Jeffers, he was at a loss of words because we talked to him just a moment after that game the other night. But Anderson County, they did defeat Gibbs. So that puts Anderson County and Clinton in tomorrow night's boys championship game. And in the consolation game, you have got Union County and Gibbs. That'll be interesting because those two are sort of natural rivals over here. Also in the girls' consolation game going on right now, it's Union County 55, the Clinton Lady Dragons 52 with 1 minute 59 seconds to go in the game. Just a little bonus coverage as you see that. Should I say, is that the brain trust? Is there some other adjective right there that we're looking at across the court there?
That I would say is are you talking about back row, next to back row?
All of them together.
A collective group right there. Those 6 whatever.
That is a group right there.
That's pretty sad.
That is a group.
Yeah, there you go. I'm not sure how Toby panned around and found those guys sitting over there like that. We would encourage you tonight, hit up our Facebook page, the Independent Herald Facebook page. Tell us where you're watching from, who you are, where you're watching from. Also, we would like for our followers tonight, if you were a part of that 1997-1998 Girls District Championship team, and there's a picture floating out there that we just saw today that Rebecca Moore, I think, published out there. You want to tell us if you are a member of that team, respond, tell us about your other teammates. We'd love to hear that from you tonight. Now, Ben, you're talking about.
I'm sorry, what?
You were pointing to somebody over there?
Yeah, well, that's before you started talking about Becky Morrow. I was going to, that's why I was, yes, we got 2 of those members of that 97 team sitting there flanking Kevin Morrow on either side. And, man, and now here's
Rebecca
Brittany playing.
And Wendy, I mean, so, yeah.
Yep, Becky and Wendy, and they were close friends even way back then. And now here's Brittany leading this year's team 28 years later. Would you have ever thought it would be that long to get back here again?
No, sir.
No way.
That's family sitting there.
Yep.
Yes. Yep.
But it's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
It certainly has. Now, our scouting report brought to you by Roebuck's Pharmacy, shaped by the unique community we serve. That's Roebuck's Pharmacy, located at 19118 Alberta Street in Oneida, or phone them at 423-569-9000. Roebuck's Pharmacy bringing your scouting report. Here's some things I want to bring up right now for Anderson County. In their win the other night over Clinton, they were led in scoring by Macy Bassford with 13 points and then Emery Bullock with 10 points. Some stuff about the Lady Highlanders and our season. The Lady Highlanders are right now on a 7-game win streak. Our first 7-game win streak was earlier this year between December 5th and December 27th. We had a 7-game win streak there. We've never lost more than 2 consecutive games on this season. Credit to the Lady Highlanders. Currently, we have that 7-game win streak. Our largest loss of the season was back on December the 2nd. That was to Northview Academy, 57-46. That was an 11-point deficit, our largest loss. The other losses by the Highlanders this season, 4 points, 7 points, 4 points, 10 points. And the last time we played Anderson County at their house, they won that game 59-54. That's a 5-point differential right there. So those are and the only other district loss we had was Cumberland Gap at Cumberland Gap. That was a 46-36 victory for Cumberland Gap. And we have to go all the way back to 1997, 1998 team to find another girls district championship team representing the Lady Highlanders. And by the way, in the Basketball Coaches Association of Tennessee, the Lady Highlanders finished the season with the number 9 ranking in Class 3A basketball. So, I done my research today. Well, actually, I just added stuff up there, guys. So,
I never could find that part, but I found the other one, but we wasn't even close in that one. So,
I mean, we didn't even get an honorable mention in the coaches or the AP. I mean, so, my opinion of the Basketball Coaches Association is now way up here.
Yeah, coaches are smart.
Yeah.
Coaches are smarter than sports writers. Come on, there's no doubt about that.
Whatever you say, Ben. Whatever you say. Let's go ahead and take another break during our Lady Highlander pregame, brought to you by Baby J's Pizza. When we come back, we'll talk more about what we want to see in tonight's matchup and what we expect.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit TNT Car Wash in Oneida. TNT Car Wash features the latest in automatic car wash technology. Our wash bays offer friction or touchless options that are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash. Want to wash it yourself? TNT also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior. Both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, TNT Car Wash Oneida.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches, to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razak's. Country cooking and great steaks.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Welcome back to the Baby J's Pizza pregame. The close-up shot you see across the way, the gentleman just duffing his green and white cap over there, happens to be the brother of Addie Rogers. He plays down in Sunbright, is an outstanding player down there, and that's Garrett Rogers. And
yeah, he was at Scott High for a hot minute early on, and went through, I think, summer camps, and now he's a 1,000-point scorer at Sunbright. Had quite a career down there.
And we're just watching action down on the floor. There's just 5 seconds to go in the game, and if the foul is called on Clinton, it was Gamble. It means that, let's see, as Clinton leads 57-55, it looks like one of the Lady Patriots will be shooting a pair of foul shots.
Yes, Gamble just came out and blocked that three-point shot, and then just got
celebrated
overzealous.
A little bit.
Got overzealous over there on the side, and you don't want that foul.
In the last minute and a half, she's blocked about 3.
Yeah, we're giving you a little bonus coverage of the end of this girls' consolation game. That's Hope going to the line for Union County. Now, she's not, I don't think, that good a foul shooter, but what else you want me to say, Ben Garrett? This game could go to overtime.
I think if she hits this one, we're going to overtime.
Hey, if she misses, a rebound could be outrageous.
Well, we just want to watch this action right now. 1-point game, and Hope just tied it at 57.
5 seconds.
Lead pass to the front court. And the horn sounds, and we're going to overtime.
And those ladies down there in red, you see a couple of them smacking the wall.
Yeah.
That's the last thing they wanted.
Yep, no delays.
No delays. The nerves the stomach's already knotted up. You want to get out of here and play ball.
Look at the smile on Coach Yaden's face down there.
And actually, that could work well for the Lady Highlanders. Take a little of that edge off, just a little bit there. I don't know that.
I think, Rick, that to me, that's the most interesting part, the most intriguing part of this matchup. I think Scott High is the better team, but Anderson County has been here. Scott High has not. Yeah. We'll find out in the first few minutes. Is Scott High going to come out really tight? Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah. I thought about that all day today. That's, where they've been here and where we haven't. That could be a big difference. And hopefully it ain't.
Earlier today, I was thinking about the last game that we played them over there. They seem so much faster than us. I mean, they moved all over the floor.
Well, let me tell you something. Here's my thinking on this. And Anderson County in that game over there, they absolutely executed at an extremely high level. I bet the 59 points they scored that night was maybe close to a season high in district play. I mean, they executed so well. This team executed pretty well against Clinton the other day to get that upset win. And based on what I've seen out of them, they really had trouble this season stringing together consecutive games where they really play well. So I say that, and they're going to come out tonight and be lights out again. But hopefully they got that out of their system on Saturday.
And, Ben, the night they won the game over there, that could have been a little bit out of their league too. They could have played above their own heads.
Well, just looking at their record this season, they scored 56 in a win over Powell, 55 in a win over Concord Christian, 68 in a win over Carter, and that was at Carter, 75 in a win over Gibbs on their home court, and let's see, 58 over Union County in a win over Union County, 63 again over Gibbs, 59 over the Highlanders, so we've got to keep them under 40, maybe 45, but that's, I think, what the Highlanders must do tonight to be able to have some success is play good defense.
Well, they beat Clinton on Saturday 45-40, but here's the thing, and we're seeing Clinton just absolutely, it's all they can do right now to try to put Union County away. They're without Addie, my mind just went blank, but their best guard right at this point. Now, their best guard was already injured. She had the double ACL injury. But they're without their shooting guard.
Because she fouled out, didn't she?
No, she is hurt.
Oh, she's hurt.
She is hurt, and that makes a difference. And I think that made a difference for sure in that game on Saturday.
Right. Still tied at 57. The shot no good. The rebound no good. The rebound batted away. Clinton loses it out of bounds.
And if you're Clinton, you've got those injuries, and now you're having to play overtime without Gamble. I mean, this is going to be, if they can pull this off, it's huge for Clinton.
Yeah, okay, number 4, let me get on the right side here now. They also have one of their starters in foul trouble, I noticed a while ago. She may be on the – no, okay. She's underneath with the basketball, yeah.
Still no score in overtime in the girls' consolation. Bounce pass low. The shot, there it is. Clinton by 2. You're looking across the way as we're talking about the game, and that's our Highlander student section. A lot of them came over on the bus this evening. The pep bus ran by the school, and I was told maybe the leaders in that section over there might be White Lowett, might be Micah Bowles. We see Landon Goodman over there a big number of the boys' basketball players are here.
Basketball, there's a lot of football, there's some soccer. It's a good mixture of the athletics over there.
And you're right, your assessment, Rick. White Lloyd is definitely, he's down there on the front row taking a lead in that. But if Micah Bowles is around, he's going to take a lead role, and he is.
Again, Union County, that's Hope with that 25-foot three that she likes to take a lot of, but that one was no good. I guess the reason we're giving you this sort of bonus coverage of this girls' consolation here, I only had so many 10 or 12 minutes worth of talking to do while we were going through getting ready for the game, so I've just about burnt through all that knowledge that I had. That jumper no good, and it's cleared away by Union County. Let's take a break right now. When we come back, we'll tell you the result of this girls' consolation game.
When your job requires concrete, call Twin K Enterprises. We take pride in both residential and commercial projects. Our concrete is state certified and lab tested with proven high strength mixed results. We have certified facility operators and mix design technicians to be sure our customers get the best mix the first time, every time. Twin K has 6 concrete plants to serve the entire Highway 27 corridor from Georgia to Kentucky. Twin K, call 569-6341.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you to those who have supported South Fork Physical Therapy for the past 20 years. Because of you, we have been able to live and work in the community we love. We appreciate you, Scott County.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
Buying a home can be an exciting but stressful process. However, usually it's over pretty quickly. Building a home, on the other hand, that's a much longer process. And with that long time period comes different pitfalls and dangers. Let our experts at United Cumberland Bank help you navigate this world. Something that you're probably not used to doing, but something that we do on a daily basis.
Stacy Bell says, look at all that Highlander red. Thanks, Stacy. Appreciate you that. Hey, we want to send a belated, by one day, birthday wish to the California kid. That would be Mr. Doug Branham. Happy birthday, Doug. Appreciate you, and we know you'll be watching tonight. Let's look at our Helenwood Foods scoreboard, Mr. Garrett.
All right, at Hillwood Foods this week, you can get Pepsi products in half liters for $12, and also chicken tenders $3.99 a pound. So the big game that we're watching, we don't have a score yet. That is Seymour and Fulton. They're playing right now in the District 3 AAA consolation game. The winner of our game tonight gets the loser of that one. The loser of our game gets the winner of that one on Friday night. And then later on tonight in District 3, it's going to be in the championship game. It will be, sorry, I lost my place. It will be Northview Academy and Cott County. And the winner of this game will go to the loser of that one. And by this game, I mean the game going on the floor right now. And the loser of this game gets the winner of that game. Tellico Plains tonight, victorious over Meigs County 55-52. Oneida hung close but has fallen to Pigeon Forge in their consolation game. 50-41 was the score in that one. So the Lady Indians finish 4th. And on Monday night, they're going to be headed either to Hampton or Chucky Doak. That game will be played and a little bit later on tonight. In the District 1 AA championship game, Oneida will go to the winner of that game. So long road trip coming up for the Lady Indians.
That's where the upset was over the weekend, wasn't it?
And
Hampton got knocked off.
On the boys' side.
On the boys' side,
yep,
okay.
Sure was.
Okay.
Hampton got knocked off by West Green, I believe it was. So, again, those are the scores we're watching tonight, along with Oak Ridge and Campbell County. They're playing in the District 3 4A championship. Sunbright and Coalfield playing in the District 3 Single A championship. Powell and Carnes playing tonight in a consolation game. And McMinn Central and Kingston in the District 3 AA championship, Rick.
Interesting scores. Good basketball games going on all around back here in this girls' consolation game. Clinton, precariously, a 62-60 lead with 30 seconds remaining in overtime over Union County.
They have possession after a turnover.
We'll try to fill in some of the blanks for you by the time the girls' game is over with tonight. In District 3 and District 4, like I said, we'll try to fill all those blanks in for you and try to get you set for what would be an exciting Friday night of basketball across Region 2. As a matter of fact, I'm going to turn those things over to Woody right now. I'm going to give him, that's the region, that's the district, and as a matter of fact, I got the District 3 under there too that you can fill in the blanks as those games.
I'm just looking in that region. There's some 6 o'clock games on there.
Yeah, that could mean some early go.
Well, once again, that would be the second round.
Yeah.
And you do have 2 games each night.
Okay.
So that's why you have the 6 and 7:30 starts. And those would be on Monday, March the 3rd. As always, we thank all of our sponsors throughout the course of the season and in the postseason, bringing you high school basketball coverage of the Oneida Indians and the Scott Highlanders on the I8 Sports Network. Again, the Highlander crew here to bring you the girls' championship game tonight. H.L. Keaton, Woody Keaton, Ben Garrett, myself, Rick Keaton, bringing you the action tonight. And we got to believe it's going to be an exciting girls and boys game. Now, these two girls teams, the Lady Highlanders, and I'm not sure if I see the Anderson County team, they've had to wait through.
They're down here.
Okay, had to wait through a 4-minute overtime as Clinton now on a free throw built the lead 63-60. So they've had to wait through this overtime, which is in actual time is about probably 20 minutes now. As Union County takes a timeout. So why don't I say this right now? Why don't we go ahead and take a timeout, and we'll return to tonight's championship action between our Highlanders and the Anderson County Mavericks.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Hi, I'm Teshua Terry, a new loan officer at United Cumberland Bank here in Oneida. I'm really excited to be a part of the team. I've got a lot of banking experience, almost 2 decades. I'm looking forward to all the new relationships I can build here and all the projects I'll be involved in. I think UCB has a lot of momentum here in Scott County right now. If you're looking to build a home or buy a home or even a vehicle, I think now is a great time to come in, sit down with me, and we'll talk about it.
A local bank puts its customers first. A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
Since 2004, we have had the privilege to treat and forge relationships with so many in our community. Over the years, it has been our goal to provide caring, effective, and professional care to the people of Scott and surrounding counties. From the sidelines to the clinic, our staff supports the student athletes and coaches of our schools. As we celebrate 20 years of South Fork Physical Therapy, we want to say thank you for trusting us for all of your physical therapy needs.
That might have been the one that won it.
Welcome back. This is our Baby J's Pizza pregame, and we just watched Clinton walk to the line, make 2 free throws. They've made it a 2-possession game over Union County, and I think, did he just get teed?
He did.
Coach Chandler for Union County just got teed up, and I'm going to say I'd get my money's worth too, because he really wasn't happy with that last foul that was called against his team.
And it's the frustration's been building for a while, even back into regulation. He felt like the calls were going against him, and we've seen that a lot in this tournament. One team or the other just gets frustrated, feels like the calls are going against them, and it has seemed like we have a snowball effect a lot of times in this tournament.
And that's very important for the Lady Highlanders tonight. We have to maintain our composure. We have to play hard, but we have to maintain our composure, as Clinton pretty well just iced it with 2 more foul shots and possession of the basketball.
Unless you can score more than, say, 1 point a second. Well, they've got the ball, Clinton does. So.
And Clinton will win this game. They'll be the 3 seed coming out of District 4, and Union County will be the 4 seed coming out of District 4. So we know that Union County will have to travel either to Northview Academy or Cock County. those are quite possibly, well, it's not quite possible. Those are the best 2 girls teams in District 3, without question, I think. So that's the reality of it. And Clinton will end up playing the loser of that girls championship game there in Cock and Northview Academy. So that's sort of the way it looks there like that. So, we've got one half of tonight's potential region satellite games locked in on Friday night. So don't forget, the Highlanders will have one of those also coming up on Friday night. So, and I cannot say enough about the students who wanted to come over here, the school arranging for a pep bus, donors paying the admission fees for those students to get in here. And as you look across the floor, I'd
get loud.
Like to say that 90% of the people on the other side of the floor are for the Lady Highlanders. That's probably mild at 90%, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
So we look forward to that game coming up. And it's a position a Highlander team has not been in 28 years. We mentioned that to you before, the 1997-1998 team. I'll ask you again, there's a picture put out there by Rebecca Jeffers-Morrow, who was a member of that 1997-98 team the last time the Lady Highlanders won the district championship.
96-97.
96-97, okay. Last time they won the district championship. This team trying to do that here 28 years later.
You know what happened in 1997 when that team won the district championship?
I was there, but you can tell me.
Well, I was there too as a student. That was my senior year. And let me tell you, that was a long, long time ago.
You were about a little baby boy, right?
I was a little baby boy. I was clean shaven.
Was that your senior year?
It was my senior year. And let me tell you something, man, at Scott High, fans, students, you just expected to win back then, girls and boys, because the girls and the boys both had a great decade throughout the 90s. But those girls especially, from 92, I think it was, up to 98. Woody can correct me on my years there, but they had that run of about 5 or 6 seasons where they either won the district or runner-up every single year. And we all just thought that would last forever because you had all that great talent like Lisa Pace and Nancy Branham and Brandy Rogers, Brandy Brown, and Becky Morrow, Becky Jeffers then. You just thought it was going to last forever. And Rick, I said this a few weeks ago. You go back to what Jordan Jeffers said. I think about that from time to time because he always said during the Trey Morrow years, he said he told his team, don't take this for granted because this might be the best team you ever play on. And if you're these kids from Scott High, of course, for Connor Hudson and Brittany Morrow, this is it. But these young guys, young girls, Addie Rogers especially, just a freshman, Callie Strunk's just a sophomore, they got a lot of basketball left in front of them. You hope they get back here again, but you never know. It could be another 28 years, and then maybe you're sitting on the bleachers watching your kid the next time that this comes along. So you want to go out here tonight and leave it every bit on the floor.
And I distinctly remember, of course, we had the old seating in the gym then. It got really packed in and really loud for the girls' games back here.
Them old brown metal bleachers.
Oh,
yeah. Designed to hug the round curvature inside Highlander Gym. It promises to be a good matchup tonight between our Highlanders and the Anderson County Lady Mavs. Let's I have all this stuff here. I can't find it. Back on December 17th at Highlander Gym, we defeated the Lady Mavericks 43-40. On the return trip on January 28th to Anderson County, they held on to defeat us 54-49. So that was a 5-point loss. This is a neutral floor. Who has improved? Who has not? Who's got the nerves? Who settles into the game first? And just like the other night against Union County, it is very important for the Highlanders to start well, to have a good first quarter and not leave an opportunity where they've got to dig out of a hole in the second and third and fourth quarters.
Coach Yaden told me earlier today if they could just bottle up the first 4 minutes of that game on Saturday, if you could just bottle that up and take it with him.
Yeah.
And, yeah, of course. And I tell you something else he'd probably like to bottle up is that 28-point, 11-rebound effort by Addie Rogers,
Yes,
too.
he would.
Had best game of her young career, certainly on Saturday. But you know what, Rick? I don't think this Scott High team has played its best basketball yet against Anderson County. When we beat them at home, I don't think it was a very good game for us. And going on the road and losing by 5, I know was not a good game. We were hurt. We were banged up. Brittany was out part of that game. Connor she had the bad ankle. And so if this team gets it all together tonight, there's no doubt in my opinion, who the best team is if both teams play their best ball.
And really, we want to see that. We want to see both play their best.
On Saturday afternoon, it was a 65-50 Highlander win over Union County. But it was not our best basketball. We only shoot 35% on our field goal percentage, only 28% on two-point shots. We did, however, make 8 of 16 three-point shots and then 19 of 27 from the foul line, 70%. We protected the ball well. We had very little turnovers. We had 10 assists. We had no blocks, no steals, at least on the official score sheet. I'm quite well sure that there was, but Ben, you just said it wasn't our best basketball, but we did make foul shots at the end. We did win the game, and, it would be amazing to see if we hit our field goal at a 50% percentage, if we hit our 3 points at a 45% percentage, if we go to the foul line enough that we can maybe shoot 15 to 20 foul shots. All things are in front of this Lady Highlander team. But the one thing we haven't talked about, and we talked about it a lot on Saturday, was defense.
That's it.
Well, this Anderson County team, they love the three-point shot. And they're big enough to go inside as well, but they shoot. That's how they beat Clinton the other night. They hit the three-point shot. Clinton didn't do a particularly good job of guarding the three-point line. They had one of their guards was out hurt. Scott High's got to guard the three-point line tonight. If you can guard the three-point line and take that away from them, then I think that puts you ahead of the 8 ball against this Anderson County team.
Playing some defense tonight, and don't make 1 or 2 shots, them not go in and then not shoot it again.
And
you got to put it up.
What's Woody's favorite thing to say? Do not get in foul trouble.
Nothing. We can't, get in foul trouble in this one. I mean, you just got to stay out and play good aggressive defense and keep him hands away from trying to take the basketball from the backside.
Why don't we go ahead and take a break during our Baby J's Pizza pregame? After these messages, we'll get you a little more detail on the game. We'll tell you some more insight. We'll do all that when we return to Union County High School and the Girls District 4 Championship game.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit TNT Car Wash in Oneida. TNT Car Wash features the latest in automatic car wash technology. Our wash bays offer friction or touchless options that are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash. Want to wash it yourself? TNT also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, TNT Car Wash Oneida.
If you vape, you could be inhaling toxic metals into your lungs. To show how scary that is, we made metal monsters. With special effects that show metal particles being inhaled. And music that would have made your heart race. But nothing is as scary as the facts. Vaping can deliver toxic metals like nickel and lead into your lungs. That's metal in your lungs.
Tail sleep.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Welcome back. We just heard from Doug Brandon, birthday boy yesterday. Doug, thanks for following Highlander basketball tonight. Girls Championship game. Lady Highlanders will be in the higher seated white uniforms. Their basket will be to the right in the first half, their bench to our left. And the Anderson County Lady Mavericks will be in their dark uniforms with the blue numerals, their basket to our left, their bench to our right.
All right. Well, keep talking, Rick. Sorry.
Well, you brought my train of thought now. we thank everybody for following us on the IH Sports Network. Don't forget, go to our Independent Herald Facebook page. Tell us if you were part of that 96-97 Girls District Championship team, Highlander District Championship team. Tell us if you remember that. We saw a picture earlier today. I think we know all those folks. Now are we ready?
Yeah, well, it'll pop up here. So Jennifer Dishman, she's watching tonight, and she sent us this picture. There you go. That is the throwback from the newspaper clipping from that 97 team, and how many faces. Look at that hair.
Yep.
That was the day.
That was the day.
Hey,
yeah.
there's another one out there that's actually got the team picture.
Well, that's the team.
Pretty much.
No, I mean in uniform team picture.
28 years ago.
Yep, see some wild hairdos.
Well, that's really kid Brandy down there.
Brandy Brown.
Brandy, yeah.
Now, Brandy
Brandy
Brown would not have been in that picture unless she was an assistant coach.
Is that not her?
Well, it could be as an assistant. She would not, if that is the 97 team. Let's see. You know what? Maybe I better check Jennifer's message. Maybe that's not the 97 team.
Well, I've got the book back in my bag.
No, that's going to be, she's going to correct me right here. She's going to tell me that's earlier. So that will be Brandy on the left side there. 1992, she says. Greg Bond says that's 1995. So, yeah, Brandy would have been on either one of those
teams.
This
is Delina Sharp right here.
I thought I recognized Delina, and I was thinking the same thing. She couldn't have been there in 97. So, sorry, y'all. I completely messed that up.
Capricia West.
That was Nancy right there beside
Nancy,
her.
yeah.
So, I'm gonna say Jennifer is right. That's going to probably be 92.
It doesn't make any difference. It's just good to
It's
see those
still good to
old
see them
teams.
again. Still good to see them again.
And listen, guys, if you can, girls that were on that last district championship team, whatever year it might have been, you know, be at Scott High School Friday night to support the Lady Highlanders. Bring your family, bring your friends, and let's be part of the red crowd at Highlander Gym. We know the Highlander starting lineup. Some people, they were interested. We know that late in the game on Saturday, Brittany Morrow came out. She's a little fuzzy-headed. She is fine. She's going to be back on the floor tonight as one of the starters for the Highlanders, so we'll clear that up for you right now. We know that's happening. We expect to see the same starting five. I think I know the Anderson County starting five, but we'll wait till they actually introduce them here.
I've been watching our kids down here, Ben, and I'm going to tell you, Rick, Woody, I've not saw any signs of nerves just going through warm-ups. And believe it or not, you can pick up some nervousness during warm-ups.
Yes, you can. It's a good group of girls because they've got. I didn't have to use the word on Saturday, but they got grit. And we'll take a break, and we'll be back shortly with tonight's starting lineups brought to you by McDonald's of Oneida.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
Welcome back. We've seen both girls' teams on the floor warming up, and we are just moments away from the start of this District 4 championship game. The 2025 District Championship game being played at Union County High School. By the way, I want to send our thanks out. Coach Christian Chandler, very good to talk with us several times last Friday and Saturday. Coach Shane Brown, he sat down. We had a little conversation with him earlier this evening, and we thank them for being a host of this season's District 4 tournament. It looks like we're ready, I think, for the starting lineup. Let's just see if we're going to move right in. The PA is that's going to move in. The Lady Mavericks, coached by Mitch Couples, assisted by Emery Bullock and Jalen Bullock. And now the starting lineup. This is for the Anderson County Lady Mavericks. Number 1 is Macy Bassford. Number 12 is Shelly Kelly. Number 14 is Addison Grooms. Number 15 is Bethany Lau. And number 24 is Emery Bullock. That's the starting 5 for Anderson County. And this Highlander student section, they're up loud, they're proud. And now for the Lady Highlanders, coached by Rusty Yaden, assisted by Stevie Yaden and Serena Blakely. Highlanders have a 23-win, 6-loss season, the number 1 seed from the regular season. Introduced first, a junior is number 3, Carly Branscombe. Number 23 is Brittany Morrow. A sophomore, number 24, Callie Strunk. Number 34, a freshman, Addie Rogers. And the final starter for the Highlanders is a senior, and it is Connor Hudson. There we go, the starting lineup once again for the Highlanders. Branscombe, Morrow, Strunk, Rogers, and Hudson. The Lady Highlanders need to come out focused. The Lady Highlanders need to come out steady. The Lady Highlanders need to protect the basketball. The Lady Highlanders are in their own little huddle. The starting 5 right there. I saw a nice picture on 5-Star Preps of that from Saturday's game, and I can tell that they're focused and ready to go.
Here we go.
Addie Rogers goes in center circle. She's there to jump it up with Addison Grooms for Anderson County. Again, the Highlander basket to her right. Highlanders in the white uniforms. The official steps in, 3-person officiating crew. Step in,
Addie
the tip,
got it.
controlled by Addie. Callie Strunk with the basketball. Brittany Moore rotates back outside. She'll handle the basketball as the senior looks for a double high screen. They jump out on top of her. Dribbles to the right side, cutting along the baseline.
Pass.
That was Branscombe. Picked up by Rogers back outside Morrow. She'll drive, forces a jumper off the baseline. Goes off the front edge, no good. Rebound will be to Anderson County. That was Bassford with the ball. They've got 2 good guards in Bassford and Bullock. With the basketball, this is Bullock outside. She'll set up the offense. The Highlanders in what looks like a 2-3 zone, or it's a box and 1. The pass is deflected. Strunk comes up with the steal. Driving up the left side, goes strong, floats it up off the glass. It's no good, but she draws the foul for 2 foul shots. That foul was on Bassford, and if she gets in foul trouble, Anderson County, they'll lose a lot of their scoring. She had 18 points the last time we played against Anderson County. Matter of fact, she had 17 points the first time we played them in December. Second toss, Callie Strunk is no good. Rogers chases it down, and the official says she pushed off the game position. The one thing I want to see tonight is I do not want the referees to be ticky-tacky.
That was ticky-tacky.
Yeah, it was ticky-tacky. That's the reason I brought it up. I want them to let them play without controlling the game, without the officials controlling the game. I'll say that.
Back in that 2-3 zone.
Back over on the left wing to the
Step
baseline.
Step
Picking
out,
up the
step
dribble,
out,
needing
step
help. The bounce pass low to the right side. That's Grooms with the ball. Back outside it comes to Bullock. Bullock drives in on Morris. Shut down. Gives it up to the right wing. Cutter down the paint. Nobody there. Over on the left side, that's Lau. Bethany Lau. And yes, for our purposes, I'll call her Lau. Well, gave it up, got it behind. You said don't reach, Addie. This is Lau outside. Tries to drive in. Pass deflected. Picked up by Bullock. Cross court they go to Grooms. To the left side. The pass deflected again. Saved by Anderson.
There we
County.
go.
Now they throw the ball away.
Great defensive set.
And here comes the pressure. Lady Highlanders kept everything in front of them that time. Now Anderson County full court pressure. Highlanders need some help.
Got them to have movement now.
Inbounds pass is going to be deflected. Saved by Rogers. Shuffled into the front court. Got to be Strunk. Pulls up left elbow. Shot is no good. Rebound. Anderson County. Into the front court. Bassford cut off by Branscombe.
Back into a man.
Back outside. Shot off the iron. No good. The rebound. Put back in a foul.
That's one on us.
Who's that foul on Brittany?
Brittany.
I can't stand and watch game.
Second team foul against the Lady Highlanders. 5:51 to go in the first quarter. Lady Highlanders 1. Anderson County 0. Grooms at the line for 2 foul shots. That first one, no good. Rogers, Morrow, Hudson, Strunk, Branscombe on the floor for the Lady Highlanders. This is Grooms with her second foul shot. That one is good. We're tied at 1. Press again. Entry pass comes in to Branscombe. Ahead to Morrow. She drives up the right side, dumps it to Rogers with a pump fake.
Good
Goes
pass.
up and lays it off the left glass. The assist will go to
Back
Brittany
in the zone.
Morrow.
Back in the zone.
From the left corner, top of the key. Quick pass to the baseline underneath the basket. Back outside, top of the key. That's Bullock loading the three. It's no good. The rebound put back, no good. Hudson foul from behind. Late whistle, but I believe it will be the right call.
Yeah.
Addison Grooms, her first, second team, third team. No, second team foul. I'll get it right. Entry pass. Into Morrow. Saves it, throws it back inside.
Got to have a little
Low.
more movement on the inbound.
From behind, the shot was good by Bullock. We're tied at 3. That's Strunk. Tries to work against 2 defenders. Looking for the foul, no call. Anderson County going the other way. They get a post player inside, up off the glass. That is Grooms on the made basket. Anderson County with a 5-3 advantage. Ahead it comes to Rogers. Rogers had Hudson open underneath the basket, reverses back out to Morrow. She drives,
Good
puts it
pass.
inside to Rogers. Another assist to Brittany. And Connor Hudson on the scoreboard.
Nice unselfish play by Brittany Morrow right there.
Great pass.
Ooh, she
Ooh,
walked.
she took a step.
No call. Anderson County setting up their offense. The Highlanders stay in the, I still believe it's a box and one, as Bassford is being covered man-to-man all over the place by Branscombe. She walked, and the ball comes back outside. That's Bullock. Long three, no good. Hudson the rebound, needs help. Clears it outside to Branscombe. Up the right side, clears midcourt. Over to Hudson, the trailer, back to Morrow. Has a screen from Hudson, couldn't use it. Now turns, drives to the hole, the roller with the left hand, good. Brittany Morrow. 7-5 Highlander advantage. 3:48 to go in the first quarter.
You have a good offensive set like that when you need to back it up, get a takeaway.
Bullock to the right baseline, the jumper there, good. Bethany Lau. Thanks, Woody. In the front court, this is Strunk. Strunk against two players. May have walked with the ball, and they're going to call a jump ball. Possession will go to Anderson County. Sub in for Anderson County.
Got to not try to get ahead of the game.
I believe the sub might have been 22, Woody.
Yeah.
J.C. Phillips. Bullock outside with the basketball. Strunk now on her man-to-man. To the left wing. Rotating all the way top of the key. Now from the right elbow. Back outside comes Lau. Strunk on her. Kicks it to the right wing. That's Phillips over there and needs help. Outside, that's Bassford. Drove around her defender. Knocked away by Hudson. The Highlanders had the takeaway. Branscombe might have been fouled there. No call by the official as Anderson County comes up with a takeaway outside Bassford. Her three in and out. The rebound follows and put up good. Trailing the play, that was Grooms to pick up the made basket. She gives the Lady Mavs now a 9-7 lead. Morrow drives inside, and they call her for carrying the basketball on her drive. Maya Sharp for the Highlanders checking in. She'll replace Branscombe. She'll have the job of man-to-man coverage on Macy Bassford for Anderson County. It's a box and one again for the Lady Highlanders. Bullock with the ball. Bounce pass left side. Lau. Bouncing out, that's Phillips. Outside, thrown wide of Bassford. It goes off her hand out of bounds.
Good defense, Maya Sharp.
Yes, it was.
Sky High just needs to settle down on offense. We're really forcing
rushing. Just what we talked about the other night, Ben.
Highlanders trailing by 2. Our basketball. Strunk crosses the timeline. Kicks it down on the right corner. That would be Morrow. Her three rolls off the back iron, no good. Chasing it down. Sharp. Did she save it? Yes, she did, but it goes to Anderson County. Quickly, that's Lau. Lau drives in the paint, ran over Rogers. Shot was no good. Rogers controlled the basketball. Nice job by Addie holding her ground. Callie Strunk looks to Coach Yaden. He sets the offensive play. Bounce pass. Cut to the basket off the right wing.
Yes,
Morrow
indeed.
off the assist by Connor Hudson. We're tied at 9. Nice offense. Driving, that's Bullock. Picks up the dribble, throws it outside.
There we go.
Threw it away.
That's that good up in your face on the one making the pass.
Couple of subs for Anderson County. Don't touch the tripods.
That's what he was saying, yeah.
Branscombe inbound the ball. Gets it into Moore at midcourt. Brittany dribbles between two defenders, and they're going to call her for the double dribble again. That was just a plain old crossover dribble that time by Brittany.
No, I disagree with that call completely. And I also think that anything that she did do was affected by the contact. I thought it was a foul.
Clock running, 65 seconds remaining first quarter. We're tied at 9. The Lady Mavericks with the basketball. Coach Couple steps out on the floor.
Inside
Is he looking for the final shot?
Good
Ball
job.
deflected, picked up by Aaliyah Jeffers, who came in on that last stoppage of play for the Lady Highlanders. I believe it was Mora who actually got a hand on it. Over to Branscombe. Her three comes up off the front iron, no good. Chased down Anderson County. Now that Bullock again walking across midcourt. Highlanders, I think 2-3 zone.
Yeah, I think they're just a little bit trying to
figure out
supposed to where we're going at.
Ball reverses back outside. Bullock, long three, shot no good. Ball's tipped around. The putback, yes, that's good. Inside by Shelly Kelly. Ball comes back to Rogers. Needs to get it ahead. 5 seconds, now 3 seconds on the clock. Branscombe turns, launches, shot is no good ahead of the buzzer. We sort of had no idea about the amount of time remaining on the clock. After 1 quarter of play, it's our Lady Highlanders 9, the Anderson County Lady Mavericks 11. We'll step aside and take a break and be back with the second quarter.
My name is Wayne King. I'm owner-operator of Baby J's Pizza. We've been in business since 2017, and we think we have the best pizza in town. We have our regular hand-tossed pizzas. We have thin crust. We have thin crust cauliflower. We also offer vegan. We also offer dairy-free, gluten-free. We have low-carb, no-carb. We have a wide variety because we want to serve the best customer base possible and give everybody the opportunity to experience a good pizza.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools? We got it. Paint and cleaning supplies? We got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care? We got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
Trailing by 2 points, 11-9. The Lady Highlanders will have possession of the basketball as we start the second quarter. On the court, Connor Hudson, Aaliyah Jeffers, Callie Strunk, Carly Branscombe, and Brittany Morrow, who will walk the ball across midcourt. Over to Jeffers. Jeffers turns, drives up the left side, ran into a defender, lost her balance, and they call an offensive foul.
Mercy.
Late call by the official again. That's two that he has to process it before he blows the whistle.
I couldn't see if she extended the forearm there, but that would have been the only thing that might have drawn a foul.
She walked.
Yep.
Back to Anderson County. They kick it ahead up the left side. That's Grooms with the ball. Back it comes. Kelly would drive inside the paint. Might have been partially blocked. And a late foul whistle there. Call against one of the Highlanders. Callie Strunk. Second team foul against the Highlanders in the first 24 seconds of the second quarter. At the line, Shelly Kelly for two. The first one gets the roll. Three-point lead for Anderson County. Kelly with the second of her two foul shots. That one front iron, no good. We stand and they get the rebound.
Well,
they being Anderson
we
County.
committed the cardinal sin of not putting a butt on anybody.
That's right.
The pass deflected. That went off the leg of Mara. She'll control the takeaway for the Highlanders. Pushes it herself. Ahead it goes to Strunk. Turns, launches a three. Taken out of the air on the backside by Anderson County. Lau with the ball. Kicks it in the corner. That's Kelly. Dives in the paint. Shoots over Hudson. The shot no good. Connor the rebound. I'll go back to what Ben said during the break between quarters. We are not pounding the ball to our post players.
No, not one shot yet by our post players.
Look at this hand checking stuff.
Strunk outside, body bumps, now gets it to Hudson. Hudson needs some help. She'll drive in the paint, toss it back out. That's Mora from the wing. Lobs inside to Hudson. Too tall, couldn't control it. I shouldn't say too tall. I think Hudson just misjudged the pass.
A little bit of bad body language showing up from the Lady Highlanders, and it's too early for any of that to happen.
Addie Rogers now back on the floor for the Highlanders. And again, we see the Highlanders trying to figure out what defense we're going to play. It's back to the box and one. Left side, holding the basketball outside. Owens, back to Lau. Right wing. Skip pass to the left wing. Bounce pass to the elbow. The shot off the glass, no good. Morrow comes in, has the rebound for the Highlanders. Rogers running hard up the left side. Couldn't see her get the ball to. That's Morrow going in, draws the foul.
It goes the same way there, guys. Sit down and get out of the way.
Woody getting salty.
Woody's intense tonight. Intense.
You know what? If I'm an Anderson County fan, I'm kind of protesting that too. But if that is a foul, we've seen several of those, and we didn't get to the line on the others.
Brittany's first toss is good. 2-point deficit for the Lady Highlanders. Brittany can make it one.
What is
sub in for Anderson County.
What is it Rick Keaton always says? Give me consistency.
Oh, we've still got a lot to happen here, guys. Addie
Second
Rogers
toss
isn't
is good.
involved. Connor isn't involved.
Now, part of that's Anderson County. They're playing really good defense, fronting those guys really well on the low block. But, yeah, we got to make more of a concerted effort to get it to them.
You got to work.
Bullock driving up the
There
side,
you
threw
go.
the ball out of bounds. Turnover. Going the other way for the Lady Highlanders. A chance to retake the lead.
Coach,
by one.
Coach Cope is wanting a foul on that. But, you know, one thing they have been consistent about so far, they're letting them play out on the floor.
Yeah, they are.
Since I commented early on. Rogers from the right elbow needs help. Coming back outside, Strunk with the ball. Tomorrow she'll walk the ball back outside. The Highlanders again will reset the offense, trying to get a double high screen for Morrow. They jump out, try to get a double team. Kicks it over to Hudson. The trailing three up.
Yes.
Bang.
Big shot. There's that first post shot. It just didn't come on the low block.
Put the point. There you go.
Remember where our post players scored at Saturday? I'm getting used to that now. 14-12, Highlanders trying to deny Anderson County again. Skip pass goes to Bullock. Long skip pass to the left corner. Long three from there is no good. Hudson the rebound. Clears it ahead to Morrow.
Trailer.
There's Hudson. Nope.
Good
Thought about
recovery. Good recovery.
Outside Strunk. Now the Highlanders set it back up with Morrow. 4:45 to go in the first half. Highlanders 14, Anderson County 12. Rogers in the paint, needs help. Dribbles down against her defender, goes up strong off the glass, no good.
She draws the crowd.
That was good defense.
Quickly, Bullock pressing straight down the middle of the court. Now driving along the baseline. Morrow with a block from behind.
Oh.
No, that's a good call.
It was. And she was smiling. She knew it. And the official smiled. He knew it.
She was not going to let them get an easy shot right there.
There's two of them, though, gang.
Hey, Glenn Coffey watching from Daleville, Indiana. Thanks, Dale. Or, I'm sorry, Glenn. Got Dale in my brain. The first toss is no good. Kelly now 1 for 3 at the foul line. Timeout taken on the floor by Anderson County. This is a Nick Price, agency manager, Farm Bureau Insurance, timeout with the Highlanders leading by 2.
Twin K Enterprises is more than just concrete. We have all sizes of septic tanks available, poured on site at our Oneida plant with quality you expect from Twin K products, and state certified in both Tennessee and Kentucky. We also offer rock and gravel for your next driveway project, landscaping rock, sand, and concrete supplies, and of course, delivery is always available. Make Twin K a part of your next home improvement project. Call 569-6341.
Take my headset off.
The Highlander student section traveling and making a very good impression on the folks here in the gym watching the District 4 Girls Championship game at Union County High School. He's Ben, he's Woody, he's HL, I'm Rick. The Highlander crew bringing you this championship game. At the foul line for his second foul shot is Shelly Kelly.
Shelly Kelly, that's kind of a pretty name, isn't it?
Kelly's tossed this one up and good.
And guys, Woody said it. Brittany's got 2. There's 4:27 left to play in the second quarter. A lot of basketball.
Yes, they are.
She's got to be really careful.
Work this press.
Entry pass comes in to Morrow. Kicks it back to Hudson. Needs help. Kicks it ahead. Front court. Strunk. Over to Branscombe. Inside to Rogers. Pass deflected. Knocked away. Tried to get it to Rogers. Would have been a good press breaking play, I think, by the Lady Highlanders. It's our basketball from the right baseline. Morrow will trigger in. Oh, missed Rogers. Now over to Hudson. Highlanders will set up the offense. Strunk with a little hand back. Back to Hudson. The hand back goes to Strunk. Turns the 15-foot floater. It's off the mark, off the left glass. Anderson County already in the front court. Lau kicks it down in the left corner. That's Bullock. Back outside. Again, Bullock from the left wing, left all alone. Her three is no good. Rogers fights for it, clears the rebound.
Well, AC is just ice cold from the perimeter right now. Of course, so is Scott High.
That's right.
Strunk setting up the Highlander offense. From the top of the key, over to Morrow. Back outside Strunk. Now to Hudson. Looking back door, couldn't get it to Morrow there. Now this is Strunk. Over to Rogers. Rogers looking to drive on the ball. Picks up her dribble now. She needs help. Little handback, it goes to Strunk. Knocked out of bounds by Anderson County. Coach Couples lobbying the official. The outside official got the call right.
She sure did and didn't get a bit of help from nobody else.
Connor Hudson, inbound Highlanders. Needs help. Her pass is deflected. Stolen out back by Strunk. Strunk at the foul line needs help. It's tied up. Jump ball. Possession should go to Anderson County. .3:10 to go in the first half. Lady Highlanders 14, Anderson County 13. Highlanders still staying box and one. Carly Branscombe the one on Anderson County's Macy Bassford. Inside posting, right glass, off the glass, good. That was Addison Groom. She has 7 points in the first half. Highlanders need some help outside with the ball. That's Hudson behind the back.
Guys, we got to be careful. We are really flirting with offensive fouls with these forearms.
Hudson long three, front iron, it's no good. Anderson County gets there, it's tied up, jump ball. Lady Highlander ball.
Anderson County is playing extremely good defense, and they have got Scott High so frustrated right now.
Hunters go box around the lane. Morrow will inbound. Looks first inside. Needs help. 5-second call. Turnover, Lady Highlanders. A lot of that was, I think, the guards not really breaking to the open spaces.
Not much movement on that, no.
Long skip pass to the left wing. Back outside. Over to Bullock on the right wing. Kicks it over to Lau. Bullock again. Lau was reset the offense. Highlanders still in that 4-and-1 zone. Bounce pass to the post on the right side. Spinning around two defenders off the bottom of the iron. Hudson just controls that board. Knocked away and recovers it. Branscombe to Morrow. It'll be her job to clear midcourt. 1 minute 50 seconds to go first half. Hunters looking for the lead on this possession. Morrow to Hudson. 18-foot jumper, rims out, no good. Nobody inside the rebound. We bail out and go backwards on that. Driving, that's Bullock. Bullock runs over.
There you go.
Hudson, and Connor draws the charging foul from Emery Bullock.
There you go, 3-5.
What'd you say?
I said, there you go, 3-5.
Oh, okay. I thought you said sweetie pie, and I'm thinking, no, man, not. No. Don't call me that.
And that's the right call. Connor she saw it coming, and she stood her ground. It was like an unfolded in slow motion.
Whoa.
Mora kicks it ahead to Rogers. Rogers lobs over to Hudson, pump fake off the glass. Highlanders lead.
Senior making senior plays right there, both ends of the floor, and she carried. Oh,
Holy
she carried.
Got to call it both ways, guys. In the paint. Back outside.
She's still in there.
Kelly again with the basketball. Bassford, one of her actually few touches in the game. Little give and go. Bassford turns with the left hand, scores her first points. .55 seconds to go. Over to Branscombe. She traveled with the ball.
She was
unforced error by the Highlanders.
She was wanting to get her shot up.
We are so tight on offense right now. And Anderson County's got something to do with that. They're playing good defense. But, I mean, and then stuff like that, I mean, that's just an unforced error.
Inside a minute and a half, guys.
Clock running. Now 40 seconds left in the first half. Anderson County kicking the ball. Here he comes left side on the cross-court pass. Inside taken away
Good
by Hudson.
defense.
Fighting for it. Finally picked up by Brittany Morrow with 25 seconds to go in the first half. She had Strunk ahead, couldn't get the ball to her. Now Branscombe back outside to Morrow. Will set up for that final shot and the halftime lead. Coach Aiden trying to spread everybody out. He wants Brittany to drive on this. The high screen, kicking it over to Strunk on the baseline. She needs help. Her pass deflected. Stolen by Anderson County, and that time runs out. Coach did not get what he wanted on that final possession for the Highlanders.
You can look at the scoreboard and tell that both these teams were so tight on the offensive side.
Yep, that was, I don't want to say a good quarter for the Highlanders. We do, however, outscore Anderson County 7-6, so you fight back in at 1 point at a time. Lady Highlanders will go to the dressing room, trying to get some instructions, trying to regroup. And what we are going to do is take this break. We'll be back with our Vantage Point Financial halftime. We'll talk about the first half, what the Highlanders need to do in the second half, along with scoring, area scores, and more.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razak's, country cooking and great steaks.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
Tommy's Motorsports is East Tennessee's premier power sports dealership. We're a full-service dealership offering sales, parts, and service with 2 locations to serve you. In Clinton, you'll find Kawasaki, Suzuki, Yamaha, Wave Runner, Polaris, Slingshot, and Homestead trailers. In Crossville, you'll find Honda, Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, Bad Boy, Roxor, and Yamaha. Come in today and see why Tommy's Motorsports has developed the highest reputation for quality and customer service.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
This is the Vantage Point Financial Halftime Report.
Do you have the right financial advisor to help you reach your goals? Ameriprise Advisors can provide personalized, goal-based advice to help you feel more confident about your financial future. Call Vantage Point Financial Planning, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, at 423-569-5055. Not FDIC or NCUA insured. No financial institution guarantee. May lose value. Securities offered by Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Member FINRA and SIPC.
It's sort of funny. One of these times maybe we'll show it on camera. Maybe we need to film ourselves sometimes on the break. We're coming back from these breaks and we start pointing fingers left and right. We put our hands up to hold things. We point at people that we see. It's not humorous. It's
you look like an octopus, Rick.
It's mildly something. You know, Ben points at me and I point back at him just because he points at me. That's the polite thing to do. We're both holding. You know, Ben wants me to start and I'm holding my hands up saying, no, Ben, I've learned after 30 games this season, I've learned to hold my hands up and wait on the commercial break. This is our Vantage Point Financial halftime summary. Lady Highlanders in the dressing room trailing by 1 in this girls' championship game to the Anderson County Mavericks. It's Anderson County 17 and our Lady Highlanders 16. Woody, to your side of the table, let's look at the first half scoring, please.
All right, for Anderson County, Macy Bassford had 2 points, and that's right there at the end of the quarter. And 1 foul. Shelly Kelly has 4 points, no fouls. Addison Grooms has 7 points, 1 foul. She's 1 for 2 from the free throw line. And Kelly was 2 for 4. Bethany Lau has 2 points and 1 foul. And Emily Bullock has 2 points and 1 foul, total of 17. They was 3 out of 6 from the free throw line. For the Highlanders, Brittany Morrow has 6 points, 2 fouls. She's 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. Connor Hudson had 7 points, no fouls. She had a 3. Eddie Rogers has 2 points, 1 foul. Kelly Strunk has 1 point and 1 foul. Carly Branscombe has no points and no fouls. And Maya Sharp and Aaliyah Jeffers played in our score, total of 16. We hit 1 3. We're 3 out of 4 from the free throw line.
And we're not very fluid offensively. I mean, we talked earlier in our pregame, and I said, well, hey, how about the defense? I thought, if you'd have said, hey, we can hold Anderson County to 17 first half points, I would think we'd have a 10-point lead at halftime, and that's what I get for doing my own thinking.
No, I would have agreed with you, but I think it boils down to probably the worst half of offensive basketball we've seen from Scott High this season.
Absolutely.
I'm not being, it is what it is,
At the end of the half, we were just as tight as we were in the first minute of the half.
Right. You expect to come out tight, maybe. We talked about that. Scott High, this is the first time they've been in this situation, but you hope you loosen up as the game goes along. So far, we really haven't seen that happen.
Let's look at our Helenwood Food scoreboard, Mr. G.
All right, at Helenwood Foods this week, you can get Pepsi product, half liters, 3 for $12. You can get chicken tenders for $3.99 a pound. And we've got a lot of scores that are coming in. I can tell you that Seymour has defeated Fulton 39-37 in the District 3 AAA consolation game. That means the winner of tonight's game will host Fulton on Friday, while the loser will host Seymour. Wartburg defeats Oliver Springs tonight in the District 3A consolation game, 42-27. Right now at halftime, McMinn Central is up on Kingston 45-16. That's district consolation game. That's the district championship game, but McMinn Central just absolutely head and shoulders against anybody else in that district in Class 2A. Carnes loses to Powell tonight in the District 3-4A consolation game, 52-48. It is McMinn County falling to Tellico Plains 55-52. That was a consolation game. And Marion County over Bledsoe County 29-25. Harriman over Rockwood 50-39. Of course, our first game here tonight in Maynardville, Clinton defeats Union County 68-60. We're still waiting on the score to come in from up in District 3, where Cott County and Northview Academy are playing in the championship game, so we can finish out seeing who goes where in the region quarterfinals. And earlier tonight in the consolation game in District 2 AA, it was Oneida falling to Pigeon Forge by a score of 50-41.
All right, Ben, thank you very much. I'm going to read a note here. This group of girls has the best sportsmanship. They should be proud of how they've carried themselves this season. Good luck, Lady Highlanders. That's from Amber West Smithers. Thank you, Amber, for that comment there. We'll talk more during our postgame about what's coming up for the Highlanders near the end of this week, specifically on Friday. But our attention to the game right now. The Highlander basket will switch to the left side right now. Each of you tell me what you want to see the Highlanders do as we resume the second half.
Hey, play the same defense you were playing. That seemed to be okay. Loosen up and score the ball. Movement on offense.
Right. I agree with that, H. And, we have to be careful. Brittany's got 2, and, you don't want to pick up his third one early here in the third quarter.
Anderson County really played good defense in the first half. Really took our post game away. We got to work harder to establish that post game in the second half.
Look down here, guys. I'm watching the 2 seniors, Connor Hudson and Brittany Morrow. They've got the YP board. They're talking to the assistant coaches while Coach Aiden watches the rest of the team there. And Brittany and Connor's talking about what they want to do.
Yeah,
I like it.
Brittany's got that pen in her hand. She's got the dry erase in her hand. And when you got a senior that can stand there and she can be the one with the pen in her hand, that's a pretty good situation. That's what you want as a coach. And couldn't ask for two better seniors than those two. They've played a lot of ball. And, they had a good first half, I thought. They're going to dig deep in this second half.
And Coach Aiden allows those two girls, those seniors, to do that. And he's pretty good girls basketball coach.
Yes.
He's pretty decent. Pretty
good.
He's been around the block a time or two.
Now, this is not his first shot at a girls' district championship game. So, Coach giving final instructions down on the floor. Woody, are you looking for something special there?
I did. Ben caught me off guard there, and I was just trying to fill in my thing there.
Woody's got the District 3 and District 4 brackets over here, plus the regional bracket, and I tasked him with keeping that up to date there. So, Woody, if you missed something, it's okay.
He kind of caught me off guard there. I wouldn't expect him to start with that one first. That's good.
You keep Woody, you keep his attention on that phone, and keep him out of the stands fighting with these Anderson County people to sit down, and we might get out of here in one piece tonight.
Anderson County ball to start the second half. Brittany Mora, Connor Hudson, Callie Strunk, Carly Branscombe, and Addie Rogers. Highlanders have gone 1-3. Yes, it's a 1-3-1. Trying to change things up a little bit to start the third quarter. Rogers out on top in the 1-3-1. Kelly with the basketball, gives it up. Bullock, deep left side from the foul line. Quick pass goes inside. Saved. The pass comes back outside. That was a really hot pass now down in the right corner. That's Bassford. Kicks it outside. Bullock fell down.
Good
Ball's
hands.
on the floor, picked up by Anderson County. Skip pass, driving inside, off the glass, it's no good. Ball's deflected around, comes back outside where Callie Strunk has it for the Highlanders. She left it for Branscombe, now over to Morrow.
That was a good defensive possession right there.
It was a great defensive possession.
Highlanders with a chance on their first offensive possession to gain the lead.
And that was the fourth defensive set Coach Aiden has used tonight.
Morrow on the right wing, back outside it goes to Strunk. To Branscombe, turns the three up.
Bang.
Big shot. There we go. Carly Branscombe. Need her to respond well. Bounce pass. They beat our press down the floor. They had the layup by Bassford on the backside. Tied at 19. Anderson County pressing in the backcourt. The pass to Strunk, ahead, right over midcourt. That's Hudson. Now hands it back to Morrow. Quick pass goes inside to Rogers.
Yes.
Bazooka Brittany to Addie Rogers.
Get away.
Ball is deflected around, went off with the Anderson County player.
See me, Woody, I called that before he did.
And here's right here, Addie Rogers, her first shot of the game, Rick, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Am I right about that?
Yep.
Wow, incredible.
More in the backcourt.
Talking about a kid that had 28 on Saturday.
Splits the defense.
Good.
Got a hand off inside. That was Mora to Rogers again. Hey, keep it coming.
Now it's looking like Scott High basketball.
Bassford
gonna have
head
to
up
get
the
back.
left side. Another layup. We got to do a better job on that as that layup by
Yeah, we got to
Grooms
get
that
one
time.
more back. Oh.
Well, Addie rushed that one.
She was way deep.
She had time. She could have taken a dribble and repositioned herself right there.
Anderson County setting up their offense. Less than 5.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Popping outside, that's Grooms with the basketball over to Shelly Kelly. Back to Bassford, turns, the left-hander puts up the three. It's no good,
On
hit
the
the
wire.
wire. And possession will go to the Lady Highlanders.
Glad you seen that. I see it moving now.
Yeah.
I'm glad the outside official saw that.
Yeah. Because when I saw that, I thought, I'm not hearing a whistle. Are they going to? Sometimes you got to get it right, even if the whistle is a second delayed. Yeah. Against the press, Highlanders lob over the top. It goes to Strunk. Forces it inside. That's Rogers wanting to shoot the ball.
There
Does
you go.
off the glass.
There you go.
Yeah, you get the ball to Addie Rogers in deep like that, they're not going to stop her.
Now the Highlanders needing to get back here.
Get two back.
Here's that pressure again. The shot outside, no good. Branscombe has the rebound for the Highlanders. Crosses the 10-second line. Over to Morrow. Brittany backs out to midcourt, wants to set the Highlander offense. That'll be Strunk coming out to handle the basketball. Little hand back, it goes to Brittany. She's cut off out on the right wing. Here comes a double team press into Hudson. Hudson rips it away from a couple defenders out to Strunk. Nice pump fake, kicks it in the corner. That's Branscombe. They call her for traveling with that side step.
No, and it was the right call. Just barely.
Yeah.
Just barely, but she did. She drugged that foot.
You know, you'll see a lot of kids doing that, and it doesn't get called. They catch the
you're
ball,
right.
and before they shoot, they take that half slide.
You're absolutely
half-step
right.
slide.
It makes it almost seem unfair when it is called.
Yep. 2-2-1, Lady Highlander full court press at midcourt. Coming down with the basketball.
All right.
They kick it to the left side. Bounce pass low with position. Blocked by Rogers. Oh, no.
It ain't no block, dude. She's from behind her. You're going to call something, right?
You know, they don't really have enough signals.
Connor
in
Hudson is who they
basketball.
call the foul on.
Is that her second?
Her first, isn't it?
No, it's that she picked up one early.
They're calling on
I
Rogers.
call it on Rogers. So it is her second.
This is a big sequence right here for Anderson County because if Scott had scored and made this a 3-possession game, that would have really started to put a little bit of pressure at the pace this game is going on AC. But they get to stop on one end and they get to the free throw line on the other.
Grooms with the second foul shot. Makes a pair. Sub in for Anderson County. It's a 25-23 Lady Highlander lead. 4 minutes plus 3 remaining. Now Anderson County, they backed out of that full court pressure. They're going to pick up just inside midcourt. Bounce pass comes over to Mark. Quick flash pass goes inside Addie Rogers. And what does she do with it? Sticks it in the basket.
Can you believe she didn't get one look in the first half? We've corrected that, and it's paying off big time.
Good defense here.
Oh, by the way, I think on all those assists, well, 3 of those 4 baskets she's had, Brittany Morrow with the assist. Now the Highlanders man-to-man trying to get a little bit more pressure on Anderson County. They do, driving along the baseline. Rogers tried to defend, but the shot was good. Owens?
Yeah.
Two-point advantage Highlanders trying to figure out if we can find Addie Rogers or Connor Hudson on the baseline again. Rogers is now drawing the double team. Morrow drives in strong. Shot was partially blocked. Put up the rebound. Knocked out of bounds by Hudson trying to get the rebound. Look how tight. Next time they come down to how tight the 2-3 is. Basically from Anderson County, they are just slumping their 3 players
They're
down
packing
inside
it in.
where they can pack against Addie and Connor. Boxing one again by the Lady Highlanders. Bassford with the ball.
Good.
An offensive foul call on Bassford with the arm push.
That or the foot one.
Watch a replay brought to you by South Fork Physical Therapy.
Oh, yeah.
The trip.
Stuck the foot out
Yeah,
there
the
a little bit. Yep. Seen Toby Garrett do that a time or two, setting screens back in the day.
Surely not.
This was more of a hip check.
Moore crosses midcourt with the basketball. Drives left. Picks up the ball. The dribble. Tries to get it to Hudson. Saved by Connor. The double team there. The ball comes out.
Gracious.
It's on the floor. And a jump ball call. The possession arrow staying with the Lady Highlanders.
Connor Hudson got mauled on that play.
Yep. And when she tried to throw the ball out, there was one player holding each arm.
Sure was, yeah. Absolutely.
That's the reason the pass just looked like a little dribble. Empty pass trying to get it to Rogers. And does. And she steps out along the baseline. This is Rogers in the paint, needs help. Pulls up the short jumper. Brittany Morrow gets the rebound. Goes up strong with her putback. Won't go. Rogers fighting for it. And Addie says, I didn't touch it last. And I would agree with her to an extent. Because I always do that, don't I? 2:19 remaining in the third quarter. 27-25. Lady Highlanders, the lead, trying to get another stop. Ball outside. They work it to the left. That's Bassford with the ball. Posting on the left side. Guys. Knocked away by Rogers. Ball comes back outside. Anderson County keeping it alive. Less than 2 minutes to go. From the right wing. Wanted to drive. Shuffles the pass left side. Bashford out to Bullock. Bullock will drive, goes inside, the floater off the glass, good by Bullock.
Tie game.
Morrow tries to work against two defenders. Hammered by either one of them. Take your pick there. No call down from the base official.
Did you see how far that ball went down before it crawled out?
But that's 2 in a row where she's tried to draw the foul and she hadn't got it. So we're going to have to recognize that and try something else.
Shout out to Isaac Smith on his birthday. Jen Gibson watching from Salem, Virginia.
Oh, what a bailout. What an absolute bailout. They called the foul on Connor when the player was stepping out of bounds.
Jesus whizzes. First on Connor. Couple subs checking back in for Anderson County. It will be their basketball, I believe, on the left baseline. Connor's trying to shuffle to make sure that we go, I think, man to defend the inbounds pass. On the baseline, driving in, the reversing layup, no good.
That's another one.
I think she stepped out of bounds. Patty Rogers picking up the personal foul.
This is number 3.
1 minute, 13 seconds left in the third quarter. We're tied 27-27. At the line, that's Kelly. She gives the Mavericks the 1 point advantage at 28-27. Second toss up and also good. 2 point advantage. Morrow will handle the basketball with the clock shortly approaching the 1 minute mark of the third quarter. Needs help. Branscombe comes out and handles the ball. Carly now hands it back to Morrow. She turns the corner, drives to the wing to Rogers. Rogers back outside Strunk. Kicks it left side. That's Branscombe. She loads the 3. No good.
Man,
rebound along the baseline. Picked up by Anderson County. And then it went off her hand. Yep.
Good call, Mr. Official.
It took him a while, but he's right.
I think it also went off her foot before it went out of bounds.
Strunk, the inbounds pass to Morrow, standing inside midcourt. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Strunk out to midcourt to handle the basketball. A lot of body bumping going on. Callie drives in, threw it off the glass. It won't go. Hudson drives through. Her shot no good. Got her own rebound again. Has to fight for it. Should have been fouled on the shot attempt though, Woody. The foul will be on Grooms.
Hey, Woody.
Yeah.
Now you can have all the words with him you want to, and I'll back you up.
Yeah, I'm tired of listening to him down there.
Connor Hudson at the foul line for 2. First toss up, no good. Aaliyah Jeffers in to replace Addie Rogers.
Addie's got 3.
Sub also in for Anderson County. Connor's
That's
second.
covered, Woody.
This toss, good.
That's covered, Woody.
Good, buddy. 1 point lead, Anderson County. Highlanders defense trying to get a stop in the final 20 seconds of the third quarter. Bullock picks up the dribble. Back outside. It'll be Kelly Dodd. She carried the ball. Gets a pass, and the layup off the left glass was Grooms. Driving, that's Morrow. Steps back, little fade 15-footer by Brittany right ahead of the buzzer, and with that, we've reached the end of the third quarter of play. The Lady Highlanders will find themselves trailing by 1 point to start the fourth quarter. It's 31-30. We step aside. We catch a break. We'll be back with the fourth.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you to those who have supported South Fork Physical Therapy for the past 20 years. Because of you, we have been able to live and work in the community we love. We appreciate you, Scott County.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit TNT Car Wash in Oneida. TNT Car Wash features the latest in automatic car wash technology. Our wash bays offer friction or touchless options that are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash. Want to wash it yourself? TNT also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior. Both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, TNT Car Wash Oneida.
Here we go. The final 8 minutes of the girls' championship basketball contest, District 4 from Union County High School. We start the fourth quarter. Anderson County with a 31-30 lead. They'll have the basketball, so it's important that the Lady Highlanders get the stop on this possession. Addie Rogers back on the floor, joins Connor Hudson, Brittany Morrow, Callie Strunk, and Carly Branscombe. Highlanders playing the zone, trying to defend, I think, the baseline this time. Outside, that's Bassford. Long three. Rattle that one down. Big basket.
I left her open. I forgot where she was at.
And it doesn't take long for her.
Strunk around her defender. Lost the ball, recovers it back. They get it to
Well,
Rogers.
that was a
From
shove.
behind.
Well, good call.
Bless her heart. She did call it.
Who'd you call that on? Bassford?
Bassford. It's her second.
Highlander ball from the right baseline. This will be Connor Hudson to inbound. Comes into Rogers. Outside Strunk. Looking to the left. Lobs it to Marr. Driving up the left side.
Yes.
High off the glass. Good. And Coach Yaden will take a timeout. We'll also join the teams. It's 34-32. Highlanders trailing by 2. This is a Farm Bureau Insurance timeout.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a Fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
Welcome back. 7 minutes, 16 seconds left in the game. The Anderson County Lady Mavericks lead our Lady Highlanders 34-32. It will be Anderson County ball after the Highlander basket. Coach Jaden took the timeout. He has 4 left. Coach Couples for Anderson County also has 4 timeouts left. And back to Bassford. Has the ball on the left wing. We didn't get to her quick enough. That shot is no good. It's long. It will go out of bounds and possession to the Highlanders.
Yeah, we got away with one right there.
I'm going to tell you.
Usually you give her an open look, you should knock it down.
Ben, you've heard me say this a bunch of times this year, but we got to put a hand up now and again.
Anderson County, they go full court man-to-man. Connor lost the handle on the basketball. Now trying to get the ball in. It comes to Strunk in the backcourt. Over the top, it comes to Branscombe. Deep on the left wing, inside to Rogers. Knocked out of bounds.
Good idea.
Look.
Just
good
a little
idea.
slow.
Yep. It's a half a second, but good.
Yeah.
Good look, though.
Hollander basketball from the left baseline. It looks like Brittany Morrow will step out of bounds to inbound for the Highlanders. We do a little diamond in the paint. The inbounds pass to Rogers. Rogers looking for Hudson. The lob
Good
to her.
pass.
Back outside it goes to Morrow. The 3 off the right wing.
Yes.
Kaboom! Highlanders lead 35-34. Needing another stop against Anderson County.
Good pass.
Intercepting the pass. That was Morrow. Dropping back. Over to Strunk. Strunk on the right baseline. Needs help. To Rogers with a pump fake. Goes in. Shoots it off the glass. In and out. Got it.
Followed it in.
Way to follow. Addie Rogers. And was that a timeout taken by Anderson County?
Yes, it was.
It's a 37-34 Lady Highlander lead. We'll join Nick Price, agency manager at Farm Bureau Insurance, for this timeout. Coach Couples with Anderson County took the time out. No, did we take the time out?
No.
Oh,
Anderson.
Coach Couples did. No, I was right. It's a 37-34 Highlander lead, scoring, I think, the last 5 points now.
Yep.
With 6:18 to go in the game.
Yeah, Coach Couples saw Big Mo running that way. And he wanted to rope Big Mo in and get Big Mo back down on this end.
Forbidden hit the three, and then Eddie shot and got her own rebound and made the bucket. That's
Listen, Scott, we talked at halftime, maybe the first half was the worst offensive half of basketball for Scott all season. So much better in the second half.
Yeah.
Now, Anderson County's played much better, too, in the second half. That's the problem.
Hunters stay in the box and one. Branscombe took a big elbow running off the screen, bounce pass low, the shot off the glass good. We play poor defense inside, just telling you the way it is, as Green scores.
Yeah, that was – there wasn't much reaction after that pass was made either.
Coach Aiden to play, redirecting his team out on the floor. It's a Strunk outside with the ball. A little hand back, it goes to Morrow. Reverses, steps into the paint, back outside Strunk. She'll drive, back to Rogers. Brittany now with the basketball. Separation, now the 5-second count is on. Broke the count, lost the dribble on the floor, tied up, jump ball.
Ball.
Here comes to us.
Still our ball. Okay. This time, Carly Branscombe will inbound for the Highlanders. Kicks it in the backcourt to Morrow. Connor Hudson comes up to the high box, right side. That's Branscombe. Might have been pushed there.
Strunk.
Strunk picks up the dribble, needs help. Bounce pass went into Hudson. Call a timeout, Coach.
Call a timeout, yeah, you got to. We got 4 timeouts. We got to use one.
Jump ball, alternating possession going to Anderson County.
But we were playing with fire right there.
Yeah.
Just weak passes in Anderson County where it's handsy, and you could feel that coming.
Another opportunity for the Highlanders to get a defensive stop here.
Don't back up for him.
Skip pass to the right corner.
Rogers
defending.
Look out.
Ball to the backside, and we didn't cover it again. That's Grooms with another basket from the left post.
The backside defense has just been non-existent.
It's not there.
It's not even there.
Somebody's got to be sliding down. Look out.
Hudson kicks it to Strunk, drives baseline. As she goes up, taken away, jump ball. It'll stay with the Lady Highlanders. From the left baseline, Brittany Morrow to trigger for the Highlanders. We now trail by 1 after having a 3-point advantage. Entry pass into Rogers. Works in the paint, goes up strong.
A walk?
Called for walking. Connor Hudson knocked down off the ball. Maybe. Highlanders will try to trap at midcourt. Bullock goes over the top. They kick it down on the left side. Back out, top of the key. That's Bullock. Her 3 is up. Good. Possession for the Highlanders, trailing by 4 points with 4 minutes to go in the game. This is Strunk out of the right corner. Shot is no good. Chased down along the baseline. Lady Mavs come up with the ball. The timeout right now that Coach Couples called just moments ago, big. It sort of did change that momentum. Hunters man-to-man. The ball deflected around. Really wasn't standing too much there, but we do come up with the ball. This is Mora. Up the left side, cut off by two defenders, turns, drives along the baseline, kicks it back outside. Branscombe down in the corner. Mora again. Brittany needs help. Dumps it to Rogers. Dribbles around her defender, forces it up and in, and a timeout taken by Coach Jaden. As Eddie Rogers scores off the baseline, it's a 41-39 basketball game. Anderson County by 2. We'll take this Nick Price Farm Bureau timeout.
Tommy's Motorsports is East Tennessee's premier power sports dealership. We're a full-service dealership offering sales, parts, and service with 2 locations to serve you. In Clinton, you'll find Kawasaki, Suzuki, Yamaha, Wave Runner, Polaris, Slingshot, and Homestead trailers. In Crossville, you'll find Honda, Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, Bad Boy, Roxor, and Yamaha. Come in today and see why Tommy's Motorsports has developed the highest reputation for quality and customer service.
Welcome back. The girls District 4 championship game from Union County High School. Boys consolation and championship will be right back here tomorrow night. And there's going to be a real barn burner in that championship game between Anderson County and Clinton. Wish I was a fly on the wall here tomorrow night.
Consolation game should have some sparks.
For an hour-and-a-half drive and $8, you can be.
Yeah.
I can be, that's right. Oh, I got a meeting tomorrow, but if not for that. Anderson County beating the Highlander press. We'll get back and set up our half-court defense here. Looks like it's going to be man-to-man. We've got to be quick or on our feet.
Look out.
Grooms with the basketball to Kelly on the right wing. Bounce pass. Dribbling in the paint, that's loud. Going up and under. They call a foul on the floor. Callie Strunk, I believe.
Yeah.
It was on the floor. Anderson County ball from the right baseline. They lob it outside from the elbow. That's loud driving in. Hudson with a block and takeaway. Here's it to Morrow. Brittany, 1-on-4. She slows it down. Look for Hudson as the trailer. Couldn't get it to her. 2:35 to go in the game. Hunters trying to tie or regain the lead. Brittany drove off the screen. The floater up, no good. Hudson, the putback, no good. A whistle, and I think it's a late foul there. And that'll put Connor Hudson for 2 shots.
Well, it was a very late foul because Hudson was probably getting ready to get a stick back.
Yeah.
That's a sure didn't see much there.
Really important free throws there, guys. 2 points.
They've just not put it up, I don't think, on the. Now they're going back to the scorers table.
You don't have a 34, do you?
I thought he was saying 44, but I didn't. They don't have a 44 either.
24.
24 is only.
Don't know, Woody. Connor Hudson for the first. In and out. Coach Jaden going to switch a little bit. He's going to put Brittany Morrow man-to-man on Macy Basford. Second toss by Connor. That one is good. It's a 1-point game. Anderson County 41, Lady Highlanders 40, 2:20 to go. Actually 2:23 to go in the game. Anderson County outside with the ball. They're going to try to burn clock. Coach Couples really likes to extend his offense, spread it out like that. Out of the left
Hands
wing.
up.
Bounce pass.
She's
She
out
was
of
out of
bounds.
bounds. Now Anderson County again trying to set up their offense, trying to do a backdoor cut.
Good job. Good
Eddie
hands.
Rogers originally got a hand up on the ball. Here comes Mora up the right side. The trailer, that would be Hudson. Hudson needs help. And Mora, she drives into Rogers. Rogers goes up off the glass. Yes, Lady Highlanders on top, 42-41. A minute 40 left. That's Strunk forcing his Bullock to pick up the dribble. Outside Grooms, and back to Lau. Lau around her defender, off the glass, count it, and one. As Carly Branscombe picks up the personal foul. That was Bethany Lau on the basket and one for her. She gives Anderson County the 43-42 lead. And the foul shot. She has not shot foul shots in the game. That one rattles out. Hudson gets the rebound. It's still a 1-point deficit, Lady Highlanders. 1:20 to go in the game.
And that clock keeps ticking.
Moore outside with the ball to Strunk. Strunk back to Brittany once again. Brittany backing out. At what point will Coach Yaden take the timeout here if we decide to hold the ball? That's Mora has an opening through the paint. Shot no good. Got her own rebound, no good. Rogers gets up. Her shot no good. Got it again. Batted away from her. Where was the foul?
Where was the foul?
52 seconds to go. And Strunk comes down, tries to get a steal, but picks up the foul. That's the 13th foul on the Highlanders. So we still got one to give before Anderson County would be at the foul line. Plenty of time, Lady Highlanders. Coach still has 3 timeouts in his hip pocket. This is Bullock. Bullock foul again by Strunk. 4 fouls on Callie Strunk.
14 fouls.
It's all about man-to-man defense by the Lady Highlanders. Now we can't see a thing. Deep out on the left wing. That's Lau with the ball, picks up her dribble. Branscombe knocked it out of bounds.
There you go.
Went off the
foul.
Anderson
Good
County
foul.
player. They'll set down. I can set down. Highlander ball, 37 seconds remaining.
Let's win this thing right here, gang. Let's hold it for this 37 seconds.
That defensive stop by Carly Branscombe. Big, big, big. Mora picks it behind her to Strunk, to Hudson. Hudson fouled hard. Back outside Mora. Brittany steps back, her three-pointer up. Off the iron, no good. Branscombe chases it down. The Highlanders reset. 17 seconds go inside. Hudson off the glass. Good. Connor Hudson, and a timeout taken by Anderson County. They don't know it, but there's a timeout on the floor as Connor Hudson off the assist. Was that Brittany Mora?
Yeah.
On the assist, it was.
That was
the
old
Highlanders
Bazooka
lead
Brittany.
44-43. The Highlanders clock is stopped with 43 seconds. We'll stay right here.
Another one of those bullet passes from up top to down low. And, man, how many times have we seen her do that this year?
That's the only way that was going to get down there, too.
Yeah, it was.
44-43, Lady Highlanders. Coach Couple has just used the timeout. He's got, by the scoreboard, 3 left.
And listen, that backside has been there all night long for Anderson County. Don't you think he's drawing up something? Maybe it's going to be the dunk down, or maybe it's going to be the back door, but he's going to get something backside right here.
I would look for a backdoor play here.
Yeah.
What does Coach Aiden do? Anderson County has to bring the ball in underneath the Highlander basket.
He's setting a screen up. Yeah, he's setting a screen up around the line.
So we will not press,
in.
apparently. Well, we've not done a good job pressing, actually, so.
He's going to give some token pressure.
Ben Garrett rearranging our camera angle. And we go high with the camera.
Only option we got left.
Good thing Toby was here. He's almost at top. The officials taking their time about letting Anderson County bring the ball in. Don't know why. That's Bullock with a basketball. The Highlanders in the 2-3 zone. Over to Lau, the hand back, taken away, Callie Strunk, and there's a foul.
Yeah.
All right, Callie Strunk. What a play.
it will be Highlander basketball. But after we come back from this timeout, we'll take a Nick Price Farm Bureau Insurance timeout.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools, we got it. Paint and cleaning supplies, we got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care, we got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
Well, the Highlanders crew, we discussed our strategy, and we'll see what the strategy plays out down on the floor. We can't tell you exactly what each coach will do, but it's going to be Highlander basketball. The thing we've got to be concerned with is they have to inbound the ball right beside the Anderson County bench. It looks like Connor Hudson will inbound Highlanders.
Yeah.
Watch our girls do their weave out there.
That's what
Coach Yaden's favorite inbounds play.
Yep. Well, exactly. we started our movement too early.
Yeah, because he had.
Now we go. Here we go.
Oh, looky here.
We do get it into Strunk.
Oh, we had a layup on the backside.
No, sure did.
Oh, baby.
But she wasn't going to get a chance to get that over there because all of a sudden we're going to call a foul quick.
5.6 seconds to go. Highlander ball as Connor Hudson will inbound, but not before Coach Jaden says we'll take a full timeout. We'll do it too. This is a Farm Bureau Insurance timeout. Lady Highlanders 44, Anderson County 43.
My name is Wayne King. I'm owner-operator of Baby J's Pizza. We've been in business since 2017, and we think we have the best pizza in town. We have our regular hand-tossed pizzas. We have thin crust. We have thin crust cauliflower. We also offer vegan. We also offer dairy-free, gluten-free. We have low-carb, no-carb. We have a wide variety because we want to serve the best customer base possible and give everybody the opportunity to experience a good pizza.
Welcome back. This is Highlander basketball on the IH Sports Network. It's been a fun, even though it's been a tough-to-break top championship game here at Union County High School. Our Lady Highlanders have a 44-43 lead over Anderson County. Both teams with 4 personal fouls.
5.6 seconds.
And it will be Lady Highlander basketball as Connor Hudson will inbound for the Highlanders. We need to go toward our goal, girls. Take the timeout, Coach, and he did.
Last time out for Coach Yaden.
We got to break our game because we just flat run right over our girls.
But we did. But he had the timeout.
Anderson County fans,
first.
they were right about criticizing that.
That was,
Had the timeout first.
But that inbounds play, I don't know, Coach Yaden, I think he'll go to something else now.
Well, one thing about it, you're going to have to pull the trigger on it. You can't wait and wait.
You know what I would like to see right here? Connor's triggering in inbounds, right?
Yep.
I'd like to see a quick inbounds and then right back to Connor.
Yep.
Because she may be your most clutch free throw shooter. And Carly's good, and Brittany's clutch when she needs to be, but Connor Hudson can shoot the free throws.
Coach Jaden, final instructions to his team. He has no more timeouts. Designing the inbounds play. As we go, gets his first warning from the officials. It'll be Connor Hudson again. Inbound between the Highlander bench and the scorer's table.
There you go.
Addie Rogers. They're not going to foul her.
Oh, they about forgot to foul her.
Took a little swap to the side of the head was Addie Rogers. Down to 3.7 seconds, and Addie will shoot 2 foul shots.
Hey, Ben,
that's the slowest
I'm
moving
all
clock
about
I've
this.
ever seen.
In these situations, I'm all about this.
Man, oh man, what a spot for the freshman to be.
She's the right freshman for the job.
Addie's first toss, this one up. Bottom of the net.
Didn't look like a freshman on that one, did she, H?
She made her good.
No, and now Anderson County is going to take a timeout with the 3.7 seconds to go. That'll leave him, I think, with 2 timeouts.
He's down to 1.
Down to 1. So Addie will be back at the foul line. When we come back, it's now 45-43 Lady Highlanders.
Chloe Creekmore is watching. She says Callie is her best friend. If this score stands, Callie may be a lot of people's best friend.
She surely will.
Although that pass from Brittany for the go-ahead bucket was that was huge.
Hannah Brooks Sexton said, "I'm sitting on my hands, can't contain myself." I think that's what I said before we went out. And Hannah, are you in Hawaii?
You gotta have a little latency there.
I'm sorry, that's not.
Yeah,
I
wrong
thought
Hannah.
she would.
Gang, what do you do if we hit this one?
No, she's not in Hawaii. I was thinking about somebody else.
Foul, right?
What do you do if we hit
foul.
this one?
But you got to foul quickly. You don't want to foul on a shot attempt.
Foul?
No, you foul.
I don't know what I'd do that, Ben.
What I do know, we're talking our own strategy up here. What I do know, Addie Rogers will be going to the foul line for the second of her 2 foul shots. Highlanders lead 45-43. 3.7 seconds to go. And all I know is if they start the clock, it's hard for girls to get it down court in 3.7 seconds.
Well, he does have the timeout.
But you can't advance it. Second toss by Addie. Good job, freshman.
How about the freshman? And they're going to play it
2
out.
seconds.
There we go.
1
There we go.
second.
Didn't get it off.
Buzzer.
Atta boy.
Anyway. Toby Garrett. Watch our kids down there. I'll let the noise speak for itself right now.
Carrying out a table full of hardware, which our Highlanders are going to receive a bit of it.
And here it was, the play that set all that up. Brittany Morrow, we call her Bazooka Brittany, and she zips another one right there. And Connor Hudson, as a senior, the biggest shot of her career.
Indeed.
To this point.
We can't officially tell you now as we watch the Highlanders head to the cheering section. And I got to believe that they are happy. I'd like to see them run out and go through the bleachers right there, with this section of fans over there.
That is the first district team championship for Scott High since girls soccer did it in 2019. First basketball district championship, girls or boys, since 1998.
Wow. Congratulations, Ben Garrett. You saw both of them in 98 and 2025, brother.
Don't congratulate me. Congratulate those girls in white.
Oh, it's those
I was
girls.
just happy to be here.
And Wyatt Lloyd with the student section, leading them up there. Take your time, sweethearts. Celebrate it as long as you want to. That's what I say. And the pow, pow, pow. Here it comes again.
Pow, pow, pow.
Lady Highlanders with a 46-43 win over Anderson County High School. Let's take a real quick break, and we'll be back for more during our Danny King Lumber postgame.
If you vape, you could be inhaling toxic metals into your lungs. To show how scary that is, we made metal monsters. With special effects that show metal particles being inhaled. And music that would make your heart race. But nothing is as scary as the facts. Vaping can deliver toxic metals like nickel and lead into your lungs. That's metal in your lungs.
Tail sleep.
Welcome to the Danny King Lumber Post Game. Danny King Lumber, offering retail and wholesale lumber. Phone 423-569-1430. Danny King Lumber.
They played a good ball game, too.
The Anderson County Lady Mavericks receiving their second place plaque, finishing the 2025 season as the runner-up to our own Scott Lady Highlanders in the District 4 tournament. Congratulations to Coach Couples and his entire team. We talked about it on Saturday. He's done a wonderful job with this team.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Rick, I am so happy for those girls in white, especially those seniors, Connor and Brittany. I've been watching them play ball since they were knee-high. But I tell you what, I am so happy for Rusty Yaden as well.
Yes, sir.
Can you believe this is his first?
Yes,
He's
sir.
chased one of these for a long time and been so close. And when he was at Oneida, he had to deal with Wartburg when they had Alex Fountain. And then when he was at Sunbright, he had to deal with Oneida.
Yep.
And he had to deal with Midway when they were at their best. And those were both state tournament teams. And finally, after all these years, tonight he gets him one.
So we say good job, Coach, and his assistants Stevie Yaden and Serena Blakely. The Highlander girls, they turn to acknowledge the other bleachers over there where all the Highlander fans are at.
It may not exactly be scarlet red, but it's red, and it's a lot of it.
And I don't know if they practiced this, but they really did a perfect job of lining up for their pictures and everything like that. Rusty,
and there was never,
Rusty and Stevie right down here.
There was never any doubt, was there?
Well, I had to calm you guys. Was at halftime, or was in the first quarter of halftime,
Well,
you guys were ranting and raving, and I said, we got it.
To Rick's credit, I will tell everybody that he did off the air. He did. That was the ugliest first half of offensive basketball I ever seen in my life.
Pitiful.
It was
pitiful.
But
quote unquote.
Credit this team, man. This is you know what? You got that senior leadership, and it's going to be so hard to replace. Pretty young basketball
and
team,
some
though.
Pretty cool, calm coaching went on there, Ben.
I can use my adjective tonight, can't I?
It actually did. H. I was watching Coach Yaden as that game progressed. He stayed calm. He stayed collected. I think his kids reflected that, and they just really showed. You're right, Rick. A lot of grit, a lot of poise.
Every time out, it was just intention.
John Wayne's not the only character with true grit. The team in white down here, the Lady Highlanders, they exhibit true grit. Most every game we've seen them play this season, Ben.
Yeah, and now you've got so many opportunities in front of you. You get Fulton on Friday. That's the matchup you wanted. Fulton's a pretty good team. Now watch out for them. But that's the matchup you wanted. If you get past Fulton, you know what? You've got an opportunity next week to maybe play your way into a sub-state, a position this team and this program has not been in 33 years.
If you look at Fulton's record, you're going to think, they're not that good. Look at the losses they got. Look and see who they played.
They're a good team.
Now they're giving out the all-tournament team out. I believe it is Addie Gamble from Clinton.
And let me tell you something. If you want to go ahead and peek ahead to next year, those girls right there and that Clinton team, they're going to be something next year.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to get healthy.
They're a junior bunch.
They are juniors, and that is absolutely. We think that our Scott High boys are going to be the team to beat on the boys' side. Clinton is definitely going to be the team to beat on the girls' side.
For Union County, all-tournament selections, Kelsey Holt.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave it right there again.
By the
Tyler.
way, I'm sorry, Rick.
Go ahead.
You're learning about this for the first time, but we're going to hear from Coach Yaden here. He said he's going to go into the locker room and celebrate with his team, and hopefully they don't turn the lights out on us. I said, Coach, take your time. And we're going to hear from those two seniors as well tonight.
That's great.
Bethany Lau, Macy Bassford from Anderson County, along with Emery Bullock, all tournament players.
There's 3 left and 1 big one.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard of this team or not. The Scott Lady Highlanders.
Getting ready to announce the all-tournament players for the Lady Highlanders.
Team selection, Connor Hudson.
Connor Hudson. The senior. Brittany Morrow, the other senior starter. Callie Strunk, the sophomore guard.
Congratulations, ladies.
And now the
I think
most
we know,
valuable
don't we?
player. We selected it during our break, didn't we? She's a freshman. And she's Addie Rogers.
What a night.
28 points on Saturday, 18 points tonight, and 16 of those in the second.
And you hear the
second
chant.
half.
You heard the chant.
Oh, I was talking. I'm sorry.
That's quite all right.
Was it pow, pow, pow?
No. It was actually she's our freshman.
She's our freshman. Cool.
They think. Listen, I'm not going to say who, but let's just say folks in a position to make decisions about Scout High basketball. They say by the time she's done, she may be this program's all-time leading scorer.
There is a chance.
Why wouldn't you think that? And then you start thinking about the company that she could be in when you think about players like Kate Lau, who is the all-time leading scorer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then all those players we mentioned earlier from the 90s. Man, a lot of talent.
And Brittany Morrow, the 5th all-time, Woody?
Oh, yeah. She's had a pretty good career, too.
5th all-time.
She could have moved up tonight, gang, to number 4.
And let me tell you something. Brittany she deserves so much more credit than she gets, because she doesn't get awards like MVP because she doesn't fill up the stat sheet scoring-wise, but all the things she does, like, for example, the game-winning pass.
Yeah.
Can we call it that, the game-winning pass? I mean, that's what it was, right?
She is such a defensive
The
player,
bazooka
too.
pass to Connor Hudson, and she reads her teammates where they're supposed to be so very well. And if I'm one of her teammates, I'll tell you what, I ain't taking my eye off the ball when she's got it, because I might get hit in the side of the head.
Well, you might dislocate a finger, too.
Yeah, that too. So our congratulations to those players all the players from the district tournament, all the players on the Highlander teams, Callie Strunk, Connor Hudson, Brittany Morrow, all tournament, and then Addie Rogers, the district MVP. So our congratulations to them. Happy moments here. Why don't we take a quick break? We'll come back. We've got our Danny King Lumber postgame coming up.
And remember, we're going to talk to those seniors, so don't want to turn us off just yet.
No, stay with us. We'll be back with a...
If you vape, you could be inhaling toxic metals into your lungs. To show how scary that is, we made Metal Monster. With special effects that show metal particles being inhaled. And music that would make your heart race. But nothing is as scary as the facts. Vaping can deliver toxic metals like nickel and lead into your lungs. That's metal in your lungs.
Tail sleep. Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches, to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razax. Country cooking and great steaks.
Vigilance Security and Technology offers cutting-edge security solutions tailored for industrial, commercial, and residential spaces. With our 4K resolution cameras, expert installation, and comprehensive networking services, you'll experience unparalleled clarity and peace of mind. Secure your future with the team that goes the extra mile. Call Vigilance today. 423-286-3533.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
As we come back, was it Bob Uecker who famously said in a movie, "I've seen it all. Ain't exactly gone to heaven, but I've seen it all because I've now seen it all." As the Lady Highlanders cutting down the nets on their first district tournament championship since 1998. And our congratulations to all these Lady Highlanders. As Coach Aiden will tell us later, it takes more than just the 5 starters or the 6, 7, a player that comes off the bench. Everybody has to contribute during practice.
You think about the plays that everybody made, and obviously Brittany had the assist for the game winner. Connor scores the game winner. Addie Rogers, those 2 big free throws, and she was the spark in the third quarter, which probably sealed this MVP for her. Scott High had nothing going offensively. She scored, I think, 6 straight at least, and just really sparked this team. Callie Strunk right here getting that huge steal right in front of Coach Couples and the Anderson County bench. Maya Sharp had a big defensive play right at the end of the first half. Yes, that's a much longer way of you saying it. It takes everybody, and everybody contributed tonight.
Everybody contributed, and we see, it's Maya Sharp up there on getting a piece of the net. She gets to
everybody's getting that.
And Coach, and we just appreciate the folks here at Union County allowing us to have this time down on the court. It's, I know Coach Chandler does. I'm pretty sure Coach Brown does, because we've talked with them Friday, Saturday, and again tonight. They understand, this is a big deal for Scott High basketball.
Coach Chandler, I hope I'm allowed to say it. You think I'm allowed to say it?
Sure you are.
Coach Chandler thought his team was good enough to win the championship, and he had a good team. And they almost beat Clinton tonight. And he said, "I want to win tonight." This was Saturday when he had to go through Scott High. He said, "I really want to win, but I can't think of a better bunch to win it than the Scott High girls."
He just needs one more player on that team, Ben.
Hey, we talked about
score.
That's what he told me.
He loses one of his awesome guards, but one of them is just a freshman.
Yeah.
And they've been good to us over here this week.
They've been tremendously good.
They certainly have. And, hey, this would be a perfect time. Woody, how about looking at the end of the game scoring while we've been standing here watching them cut net, and we could have been looking at scoring.
If I can find it here, but I was fixing brackets and stuff. All
righty. There you go.
Here we go. Let's see. Anderson County, Macy Bassford had 7 points. She had 1 3. Shelley Kelly had 6. Addison Grooms had 17. Brittany Lau had 4. Bullock had 7, and Owens had 2, total of 43. They hit 2 threes. They was 4 out of 5. They hit 2 threes, and they was 7 out of 11 for the game from the free throw line. For the Highlanders, Carly Branscombe had 3 points. It was a 3.
Big 3.
Yep. Brittany Marlowe had 13 points. She also had a 3, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Kelly Strunk had 1 point, 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. Addie Rogers had 18. Like you said, 16 in the second half. She was 2 for 2 from the free throw line. That was 2 biggies. Connor Hudson had 11. She was 2 out of 4 from free throw line. And Maya Sharp and Annalyle Jeffers played and did not score. Total of 46. We hit 2 threes for the game, in the second half, excuse me. We hit 3 for the game. We was 4 out of 6 in the second half of the game. We was 7 out of 10.
The assistant coaches cutting their piece of the net, and they bring what's left to wrap around the coach.
Over the head.
Head coach of Rusty Yaden, who's hugging his father, Russell. And good moment for the two of them. Good moment for the entire team, as a matter of fact. With that, I want to say the Lady Highlanders have just won their 24th game of the season. What's their most in history, Woody? 25. 25, 1 game away from
Friday
that.
night.
So, I mean, the percentage for the Lady Highlanders, 24-6. They have had just an outstanding season. I said it during our pregame. I went down there to tell you, the largest loss by the Highlanders this season was 11 points, then a 10-point loss, and then the rest of them are 4, 5, 6-point games there. And I've used the word grit just because I like John Wayne and he won an Oscar in that movie, but I like the word true grit. And this team has showed us a lot of grit. They've got a lot of composure. They just will not give up. And, I mean, I appreciate their effort, and I enjoyed this championship game. I think we enjoyed it and was excited as any of the other fans across the way. But I want to talk about the students that made the trip over here tonight. They're going to stop somewhere and eat on the way home, and they're going to eat a lot because they've got to have worked up an appetite because they were standing the entire game.
Hey, I've given that student section some grief this year, but they brought it tonight.
They brought it
They
tonight.
flat brought it tonight.
And now we're home on Friday, and there's no excuse that we can't have more out there.
Hey, if you've been watching it on TV, thank you. But come on out and watch it in person. Then go back home and watch it again.
It's appropriate for us to say right now, the Highlanders will be playing a first-round satellite game on Friday night at Highlander Gym as the number 1 seed. We get the 4 seed coming out of District 3. We believe that's the Fulton Lady Falcons. Am I right on that?
Yes.
And so it's this week's not over with. This is going to be an amazing week of girls high school basketball for our Lady Highlanders.
There will be such spirit going on at school there tomorrow.
Let's take this break. This, again, is a Nick Price Farm Bureau Insurance Agency timeout, and we've got more to go in our postgame.
When your job requires concrete, call Twin K Enterprises. We take pride in both residential and commercial projects. Our concrete is state certified and lab tested with proven high strength mix result. We have certified facility operators and mix design technicians to be sure our customers get the best mix the first time, every time. Twin K has 6 concrete plants to serve the entire Highway 27 corridor from Georgia to Kentucky. Twin K, call 569-6341.
Buying a home can be an exciting but stressful process. However, usually it's over pretty quickly. Building a home, on the other hand, that's a much longer process. And with that long time period comes different pitfalls and dangers. Let our experts at United Cumberland Bank help you navigate this world. Something that you're probably not used to doing, but something that we do on a daily basis.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Welcome back to our Lady Highlander post-game wrap-up, brought to you by Danny King Lumber. First thing we want to say is we thank our sponsors all season long and through the playoffs, and the live presentation of our district games for the Indians and the Highlanders brought to you by First National Bank. We've explained Friday night and Saturday why that's possible. There's a big fee that has to be paid as you broadcast each and every ball game in the district tournament, and that's also true of the region tournament coming up on Friday night. And the Highlanders will be a 1 seed out of District 4, taking on the 4 seed Fulton Lady Falcons at 7 o'clock. Remember, that's 7 o'clock. Follow the Scott High School social media platforms, and they'll tell you, because they may not open up the gym at 5 o'clock. They may, by some rule or regulation, can't let you into 6:15, maybe 6:30. We don't know that, but we're just information we're going to tell you. But pass the word right now as you follow our broadcast. Be at Scott High on Friday night. Wear your red, like everybody did here this evening. Wear the red. Support the Highlanders. Pack the house. Standing room only. Cheer all 4 quarters, 32 minutes of the game.
You see Coach Yaden on the right side of your screen down there. He's wandering around because he's like, there's somebody down here I haven't hugged yet.
Yeah.
No, what he's actually doing is trying to usher his team into the locker room. He wants to have a moment with them, and that's not proving very easy to do because they're still in celebration mode, as well they should be.
And you see the net around his neck right now. We're taking bets up here during the break that Rusty very well will still be wearing that in the morning when he gets to school. So I don't know about that, but certainly it goes in the trophy case and it'll be available to see on Friday night at Highlander Gym. We want to say, you want me to do this? Oh, our superlatives. That's what you're pointing at. I don't know what that little box is. Let's do our superlatives here. Let's talk about our First National Bank Player of the Game. At First National Bank, they've been banking since 1904. It's banking that lasts. They're a member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Our Player of the Game tonight was Addie Rogers, who also turned out to be the District 4 most valuable player. That goes to Addie Rogers, and she scored how many? 18 points tonight, Woody?
Yes.
18 points. Did you have any rebounds?
And they were all in the second half. All of those
16,
in the second half,
16
right?
of the 18.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't realize she scored any
half,
in the first half. Okay.
Next, we've got our Trophy Master Hustle Award. Trophy Master, South Main Street in Oneida. That's Tony and Jeannie Duncan. They've been producing T-shirts, sweats, caps, any of the swag that you need for your favorite school. They've been producing that for 25 years. Don't forget plaques and trophies, engraving. They can do it all for you at Trophy Masters. And our Hustle Award tonight, and we share that with 2 Lady Highlanders this evening. One of those being sophomore Callie Strunk, that you see popped up on the screen. No, the other
Lord
they see popped on the screen,
mercy.
that's Brittany Morrow. I wasn't looking.
Take your brother home.
Well, guys, I'm happy. I'm ecstatic. I'm celebrating right here. Potentially I need to go use the bathroom too. But with all that said, Callie Strunk and Brittany Morrow share the Hustle Award tonight, brought to you by Trophy Masters. And we have the Play of the Game, brought to you by Scott Morgan Farmers Co-op, located on South Alberta Street in Oneida. At Scott Farmers Co-op, they've got your supplies. They've got your grass seed. I buy a lot of grass seed and grass killer at Scott Farmers Co-op. And our Play of the Game, Ben's dialing it up right now. It's right at the end of the game, and it is an assist from Brittany Mora and a basket by Connor Hudson.
Brittany has had so many assists this year that were huge. None bigger than that one.
Indeed. And that is our Play of the Game, brought to you by Scott Farmers Co-op.
And we don't have it to show, but obviously the steal by Callie Strunk right here in front of us. Yeah, that was definitely in the running, too. That was a good run.
Callie was just right there. She sort of turned, grabbed the ball, jerked it away from the Anderson County player, got foul on that. Well, the Highlanders ran one inbounds play, took a second and a half or 2 seconds off the clock. We got to inbound it again, had to do it twice again before we could get the ball in and just burn clock.
But again, I said at halftime that it was just a horrible first half of offensive basketball. I said at one point in the second half that the backside defense was just non-existent.
Yep.
They corrected both of those things as the game went along, and just tremendous poise. I don't think you can say that enough.
And whatever Coach Yaden did at halftime for his offense, we wondered why Eddie wasn't getting the ball down low or Connor wasn't getting – they had people all over him. Something changed that in the second half.
I won't pretend to be smart enough to know what that is. Maybe
but
he'll tell us when he gets up
about,
here. But
yeah.
Absolutely. Anderson County, to their credit, completely took away the postgame in the first half. And the second half, it just started up. Usually you think we knock down some three-point shots, hit those perimeter jumpers, and that starts to loosen things up. That didn't happen. But whatever it was with that offensive set, it started to open up just a little bit.
There's a certain it out there.
Yeah.
And they came out of the locker room with the it.
Yeah, and that, by the way, the backside stuff was there for Anderson County all the way through the third quarter and into the fourth. And then Scott High, they just kept, Coach Yaden kept during his timeouts, he would toy with his defense and change into this look and that look, and he finally found something he liked, and they started taking that away.
Mm-hmm. Anderson County, they didn't play very much offense in the first half.
No, they didn't.
They come out in the second, and they pretty much matched our Highlanders until those last 2 minutes.
No, they did, and both teams played much, much better in the second half. I mean, Anderson County played good ball.
They may.
There was one point Scott got up 4 and had the ball, and that felt like a big moment. They called the walk down here in the corner. And then Anderson County from that point seemed like they had, especially late in the fourth quarter, seemed like they had all the momentum. But, man, we shouldn't have been surprised. We've seen it all year from this crew. They just don't stop fighting.
Anderson County might have had 1 or 2 bad plays more than we did in that fourth quarter.
Let's talk about the scoring summary through the course of the game. We were trailed by 2 after the end of the first period. We battled that back, outscored Anderson County 7-6 in the second quarter. We trailed 17-16 at halftime. It was all even in the third quarter, each team scoring 14 points, and then the Highlanders in the fourth quarter outscore the Lady Mavericks 16-12. That gives us the 46-43 victory tonight. And in the second half, we do outscore Anderson County 30-26.
Where's the net at, brother?
We'd already lost our bet, dude. He took it off.
He done took the net off.
We thought you'd be wearing that to school in the morning, and we were all going to come out at 8 o'clock and check it out.
Got their stuff planned for me tomorrow.
Oh,
Do they?
right.
Oh, my. Oh, I guess we'll stand up right here just a second. Rusty, I'm going to stand on this side. If you'll go over there, I'll stand on this side over here. We're going to talk with Coach Shaden here in just a second.
Morgan, do you see Brittany Connor?
And that is our goal, to get Brittany and Connor up here in just a moment. Coach, first championship for the Lady Highlanders, first district championship in about 28 years. And I guess only you can really describe the elation on the girls and in the locker room, and how they were able to celebrate with the student section, celebrate them with the fans, get their awards and everything. And it's just a tremendous grit again. That's the word I've described these girls with all year. Just a tremendous amount of grit again to stay in this basketball game, to never give up, and right at the end, played our way.
Oh, I appreciate it, Rick, and they did. They were very resilient. It was like a game of runs, and luckily we had the last run.
Yeah.
And but you know, like you said, first one in 28 years. I'm extremely proud of them. I just got through telling them that I don't know if they fully realize what they've accomplished. I mean, all the stuff that you normally get put in your spring practice and your summer camps and stuff, we didn't have that.
Non-existent.
We had. I think I got named coach. We practiced one day, and then school started, and that's changes the rules you're allowed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And so for them to accomplish that, I mean, I felt like we was adding stuff all through the year, because we just didn't have time to get everything put in. And they've came back all year. They've came back from double-digit deficits, and I told them, you've done it all year. Find a way. And I was second-guessing myself off and on with our defensive choices. One was I was afraid of foul trouble.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then we went man. Okay, we played very little man all night, and we went man about the last 3 minutes of the game, whatever, and had some huge turnovers. And that kind of sealed it for us.
I had my headset off there for just a minute, so I apologize if you asked this question, but H and I were just wondering, what did you change offensively in the second half to start getting your freshman post some looks underneath?
Well, one thing that I told the girls at halftime that it was just so loud in here.
Mm-hmm.
It was so loud they could not hear me at all.
Right.
In the first half, when our offense was down here. Second half, I told my girls, I think our offense will get better because you're going to be right in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be able to hear some, maybe, because it was, I don't know about up here, but it was loud down there, really loud. And so we kind of did make an effort, and we got some more high-action ball screen, Brittany on the move, to kind of get into the stuff, too.
Rusty,
so
that was a real good kind of loud in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, I mean, I've been part of some loud games. That's right up there, because, I mean, it's like everything's just on you.
Now, let's clarify one other thing. Is this your first time of
As
picking up
district champion?
It is, guys. It is.
We thought so.
I told Stevie.
Ben's always right.
I told Stevie we've been a part of so much postseason agony over the years. Injuries at tournament time, foul trouble issues, you name it. I'll just leave it at last year's stuff. I mean, you name it, it's happened in the postseason. It feels good to get one. It does.
You know what? I'm so proud for these. I said it a minute ago. I'm so proud for these girls, especially your seniors who I watched play ball all their lives. But you could almost seen a grown man cry up here for Rusty 8. I've been waiting on you to get one.
I was just a little bit, and then I did in there on them.
and been waiting on you to get one, and you finally got it.
I did cry, Ben. I've been waiting. I've been doing this gig for 34 years now. And, it's been a long time in between there like that. I want to ask you something. Rusty, I'm not sure if you noticed it. You came out, team warming up, getting ready for the third quarter right there. And Brittany Mora grabbed the wipey board. And her and Connor, Connor talking with Stevie and Serena down there. And Brittany's drawing up these plays, wiping this off, drawing up another play.
Not a lot gets by us,
They just
girls.
sort of, as the seniors and two senior starters that you have right there, they was that when – I'll ask him that, but it seemed like they were deciding right then to go win this game.
Well, some of the stuff we scored on, that might have been part of what they were doing because I didn't know what they were doing. And I said, girls, does everybody on the floor know what you're all talking about? Because I said, if you two do and nobody else does, I mean.
I want to ask you one more thing. You're a fiery guy, okay? Anybody who's followed your coaching career knows you've mellowed out some, but you're a fiery guy. You're a competitor. You seem so calm and collected tonight. I don't know that you ever yelled, except, raising your voice to get it over the sound of the crowd, but you were calm and collected with these kids, and I think your team reflected that down the stretch.
That was a point of emphasis for myself, man. I thought about that all day, and I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I can be better at times, and I really worked hard on that tonight, and I think you're right. I think it did help because there's a lot of times where the nerves could have really got to the best of people, and so I tried my best too. And on that front, I want to thank these girls, especially the seniors, but the whole team, and then their parents.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It can't be easy to play for me. It can't. And I told them, I mean, they bought in day one, and that's why they're champions tonight. They bought in. I mean, you can ask them. They've took some butt chewings in the locker room at times, but they just kept playing. They took it, kept playing, and fixed it, and that's why they're champions.
They're smiling while they're shaking their head yes to that comment.
They're probably thinking only a few more games and we're rid of him.
But real quick, last question for you, and then we're going to get them in here. It was an important game tonight. It's an extremely important game Friday night.
Well, I think somebody told me we got Fulton. Is that right?
Yeah.
So Fulton's coming to town Friday night, and we need, I guess 75% of this gym tonight seemed like it was us.
It was.
So we need this, everybody here plus more Friday night, and I think that'd be a real great atmosphere, and I think the girls will feed off of it if everybody gets there.
Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Let me have your headset right there, H. So we can get
Come on in here, guys.
One more. Brittany Moore, 23. Connor Hudson, 35. Two seniors. How wrong was I when I said you were down there drawing up, showing Connor what you wanted to do in the second half?
Oh, you wasn't wrong.
I wasn't wrong?
No.
Does that mean you're going to be a coach someday?
No.
Okay. Too much stress there. Talk about the excitement, each one of you. Talk about the excitement. The final horn sounds. The team realizes what you've done. The student section knows what you've done. And zip, everybody's over there. Talk about that moment.
It was crazy. Mm-hmm. I didn't really know what to think. I was just living in the moment.
Quite a moment.
Yep.
Quite a moment, Connor. How about you, Brittany?
Oh, the same. It was amazing.
And once again, they're hard to get long answers out of, but the support that you got tonight. I mean, we know the student section there, but how about all the way down here, red shirts supporting the Highlanders, parents, brothers, sisters, fans, and stuff like that. What does it mean to have that kind of atmosphere that you can come out and play to and for?
It means a lot. We haven't had that big of a
fan base.
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah.
In the last 3 years we played.
Yeah.
Guys, I've watched a lot of district championship games. Rick Keaton has too. And Rick, you tell me if you agree with me. For a girls' championship game, especially, tonight may have been the loudest one that I've ever heard.
It certainly was loud.
Loud in here tonight.
I mean,
it
certainly was loud.
They brought it.
To be at what we call a neutral side off like this, it was certainly loud. I mean, sometimes you get them. If the tournament's played at, we'll say Anderson County, and they're a team in the championship game, it's always louder there like that. But to come hour and a half away to play at a neutral site, I thought it was very loud. I thought the fans supported you before the game, all the way through, during, and then after the game.
Guys, I want to know. I want it to be on the record that before the season started, you can go back and watch the round table. I told Rick Keaton and Rusty Aiden that night, this team will surprise people. I'd said it all summer long. I'm not sure anybody outside of Scott County really thought that. Did you guys think? Coming into summer, you got a new coach, you got new players. Did you all think there's a shot that you could be standing right here on this floor doing what you did tonight?
Mm-hmm. I knew there was a chance. We just had to work for it and go get it for ourselves. Mm-hmm. No one else believed in us. We believed in ourselves.
Do you know the word I've used to describe this team all year?
Gritty.
Gritty. I usually just say grit. They're the grittiest bunch I've ever seen. But You guys are that. Every player on this team is that. Is that from in here, or is it something that coaches instilled in you this year? Tell me about that. Why are we always in a game at the end of the game? Your largest loss this year was by 11 points, and that's not a huge loss. I mean, the rest of the time, 3 points, 4 points, 5 points. I mean, you said I say gritty. What do you think? Are you guys a gritty team?
Yeah, most definitely.
Most definitely?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm talking to the two players that certainly are the most grittiest. You got hurt Saturday, got kicked in the head down here. A couple of weeks ago, you got knocked back and your noggin. With headsets on, it's hard to hear, but I heard that lick, and then you rolled the ankle or got the foot hurt there like that, and you're standing there saying, I'm ready to come back in, Coach.
I knew my team needed me, and I was going to play for them, not for myself.
Okay. Do you know the new, we're going to trademark it, but do you know the new adjective we've got for Brittany Morrow?
No.
Tell her, Ben.
Bazooka Brittany.
It's for those zip passes.
Yeah. We heard you were going to try out for quarterback down at Bryan College.
I would, but they don't have a football team.
No, you're right. They don't.
There you go.
They don't.
That ruins that there a whole lot. What do you want to say to your teammates and to our fans ahead of Friday?
Let's go get another one and keep going.
Fun, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
And if you guys get another one, I'm sure you already know, but you need one more to tie the all-time school record for wins in a single season. So Friday night, if you want to see history, Friday night's an opportunity to come out and do that.
You've got 24. All-time record's 25 in a Highlander season. So have we told you a new stat that you might want to play toward?
Yep.
Okay. And also, by the way, congratulations to the entire team. But all tournament selections along with Callie Strunk and then Addie Rogers, the tournament most valuable player. Congratulations to each and every one of you girls. We will be there on Friday night, and you win that game, we'll get you back on there again, okay? How's that?
Sounds good.
Okay. All right.
Congratulations, guys.
Yes.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Brittany and Connor, the two senior starters, and we really appreciate you guys for coming up. And there you go, getting the hugs from them, guys. Let's get the hugs. Congrats. And we're getting the hugs from the seniors up here. Not sure who's who, but I think it doesn't make any difference. Take your last headset.
Guys, they're about to turn the lights out on us, so y'all better hurry up.
Let's get the final word in, guys.
Hey, gang, it's proud to be a Highlander, and it's proud to be here tonight. That's for sure. You don't see these often, and it's been a long time for us. So, I'm proud of all these kids, coaching staff, and all these people come, gang. I mean, without them, just like
you're good.
Just like the girls said, I mean, they fed off of that, and that's, and Friday night, we need that gym just as packed and just as full as we can get it, that people wants to come. 7 o'clock.
The crowd helped these girls tonight. You could just feel it. Proud of the crowd. Prouder of the girls and Coach Yaden and his staff.
Yep.
What a great game they put together out here tonight. Be there Friday night.
Guys, I was at Scott High during the heyday of boys and girls basketball, really, back in the 90s, and it was fun. And it just every year it was just a given that you were going to be in competition for district championship. It had been so long. Not just in basketball, but in all sports.
Yeah,
and soccer had that breakthrough back in 2019 where they won the district and they got to the sub-state. But I don't even know, those seniors and the rest of this team down to the freshmen, I don't know, as they walk out the door tonight, they're happy. I don't know if they understand what they did for their school right here tonight.
They have no way of knowing it except maybe somebody mentioned it to them, yeah.
And now you've put yourself in a position, Rick Keaton, because I started to say this earlier, you got the matchup you won on Friday. It's not a gimme by any stretch. Fulton's going to come in, and it's going to be a dogfight. Fulton's a good basketball team, much better than their record shows. But you got the matchup you wanted. Mm-hmm. That's the one you wanted. Mm-hmm. If you win that one, then you get that semifinal matchup with a game that's a little bit more winnable, maybe. But then, you didn't want to play Cotton County. Now, Northview Academy's tough.
Yes, they
Northview Academy's tough, and we're assuming Cotton County's going to win that game tonight. But you've got an opportunity now to get somewhere you haven't been in a long, long time.
Fun basketball, guys. I think Ben H. Woody. Behind the camera was Toby Gary tonight.
10-foot tall.
At Broadcast Central. Greg Bond. Thanks, Greg, as always. My sincere congratulations to the Lady Highlanders, District 4 champions for 2025 with a 46-43 victory over Anderson County. Hard-fought game. Neither team, I don't think, had more than a 3 or 4 point lead throughout the course of the game.
Hey, you know what? Everybody that tuned in and watched us tonight, you were part of it too.
Yes,
Good
indeed.
for you.
And we will be at Scott High Friday night as the Highlanders go for the opening round win in the region tournament against the Fulton Lady Falcons. Game time 7 o'clock. We'll be on there sometime between 6:30 and 6:45, and we want you to come out to Highlander Gym Friday night, but if not, the fallback plan is the IH Sports Network. That's it for Lady Highlander basketball. The final word I say is congratulations, followed up by good night.